Good evening, and welcome to another live stream with me, Edward Games and T, joined by three wonderful friends to play some... Well, I don't know what we're playing.
Play something.
We're playing something. I was about to say some Dungeons & Dragons, but no, this is not Dungeons & Dragons. Oh, I need to turn... Oh, no, I need to keep Fantasy Grounds up, sorry. We are using Fantasy Grounds today, but that's just because some of us don't have bags of dice like I do. Apparently, we need lots of dice, and that's what we're doing. As the title of this...
cool looking dice, but not a lot of it.
Yeah. As the title of this stream suggests, we're all gnomes! And control has been wrested from me. I am not GM. I am a player. And I feel very weirdly unprepared for this. So I'm going to go for it. We're going to see what happens. As usual, though, there are some things I do have to announce. As said, we are using Fantasy Grounds, and I am the channel of Games T is an affiliate with Fantasy Grounds. So if you want to directly support the channel, you can do so by clicking the link that's going to be appearing in the chat. Oh bloody hell, the camera's switched on this thing. It's on the chat that's on that side somewhere. That'll be appearing there in a moment. I was about to say, if you're watching on YouTube, will this go up on YouTube? We'll have to see. We'll have to see. Oh, okay, it's going up on YouTube, so if you do watch this on YouTube...
yes.
Yes, okay, apparently it's going up on YouTube.
Hell yeah.
If you watch this on YouTube later on, hi from the past, and you can find the description down... You'll find the link to the description below, in the description below for the full Fantasy Grounds link, you know, that thing. There are no Heroforge miniatures, because this is a completely improvised game that we're playing instead of cards today. So yeah, enjoy the chaos that's going to happen today. However, music is a thing. You can hopefully hear some music on in the background that is providing some sort of background ambience. It might be a little bit loud, so just turn it on a bit. That has all been provided to us by SiriusState.com. That's not how you spell music. Tabletop.audio.com, Festia Studios, Ian Grimm and Alexander Nakarada from Subset Studios, as well as also Travis Savoy from RPG Music Maker. These people are awesome, and it's wonderful that they actually make music, which is in the Creative Commons, whatever version of Creative Commons it is right now. So yes, thank you to them for actually making that stuff. Hey, Skulai, thank you so much for the prime, and hi, White Noel and Tika Claire, all these other wonderful people that you hear here. Welcome in. Yeah, oh god, here we go, shit. Okay, moving on. What else is there that I need to be talking about? Oh yeah, YouTube channel. Oh, that's going to go on for a while. I have a YouTube channel, youtube.com/@games_and _t, where you can, if you are watching this on YouTube, hi from the past. If you're not, hey, well, if you're not, what?
If you're not from the past,
if you're not from the past and you are watching this, you went back in time to watch this live, welcome. Oh god, where am I going with this? I don't know where I'm going with this. It's just chaos, and that's what it is. Yeah, so I'm the shut up now, and let's the GM, Lydia, take over, please. Lydia, Chaos is already raining.
Good. Let chaos reign. Excellent. Oh, this is going well. Keep it up. Rattle the man. I've wrested control. I've taken this thing for my own because, you know.
She's the conductor of this train now.
Chew, motherfuckers. I may be a little hyper because snow has fallen and I just made a snowman, and let's go play gnomes. All right.
Yeah.
Gnomen.
Little gnomes. I'm going to tell you.
I'm glad you got that in.
Exactly what's going on, and then after that, because you get a bit of an idea of what we're doing, you get some real quick. Make some decisions to form your character. Throughout this game, I will ask chat to chime in on things. And go ahead and scream loudly about what you want, because that is exactly what we need tonight. Yes, bring it on. Bring on the hype! That's the game today. I expect these boys to be chaos, and that's exactly what we want tonight, because what's going on? I'll tell you. Now.
Hello there.
Hello to you too. It is the 18th of Chess, the third month of the year. The claw of winter has withdrawn, and with it comes the sunsets. And for the small tribe of the Spark, in Spark Village...
Shall not
I will
Apparently,
pass.
we're not allowed to go to Spark Village.
That's unfortunate because y'all were born there. It means
No, it wasn't.
You can't
there's
leave.
only one more sleep until the choosing of the spark, the day after the Snowdrop Festival has taken place.
Who's
Nah.
the Spark?
The choosing of the spark. Yeah, that's a whole thing we're not going to get
Is
to
it
today.
like the Spock or the Spark?
The spark, as in fire.
Ah, so we don't all have to walk around like this and go.
Nah, we'll set you on fire
"Peace
at the
be
end of the
upon
stream.
you."
Yay!
Yay!
The ultimate goal!
Now, everyone loves the festival, which involves food and music and games. It's the greatest event in the month of chess, perhaps even for the whole season. But then there's the choosing of the spark, which is a prelude to the ceremony of dedication and the great travel. None of this will happen today, because today we are having a festival. I will skip the whole paragraph about what the choosing of the spark is, because nobody cares. Today we are wild.
We are our own sparks.
Your village is the village of Spark, which exists in the middle of a vast grassland, or at least that's as much as you gnomes have ever found out. Because y'all don't leave much. Think Amish, but gnomes. Not in a weird religious sense, but definitely in a we don't get out much sense. There have been tales of the North Dark Woods, but no gnome has ever traveled as far as any woods, or if they have, they must have seen the first immense trees and turned back instantly. So it must be around somewhere. It's not a place gnomes go. And there are 2 sister tribes to the tribe of the Spark, within a 10-day travel distance, but most chosen sparks come back from their travels with tales of at least one of the other tribes, and they leave it at that. But y'all are not going anywhere. You're here for a festival, the Snowdrop Festival, and even though your village is a small one, this festival is huge, and the village is well kept on the whole, not thanks to the guy in charge. This whole place is organized theoretically by Usador, the Teal, a wizard elder of your tribe, and it's overseen by Miss Squint, who actually makes decisions.
Miss Squid?
Miss Squint.
Squint.
So, she has tentacles?
Squint.
No. But she does
Squint.
squeeze her eyes when she looks at you.
Oh.
Yeah.
Well, it could be. I mean, no one says there's not a gnome with 8 arms around.
Could be. Could very well be. And if there is, you'll meet it today, because this is the Snowdrop Festival and anything can happen. Miss Squint is in charge of everything non-gnome related, and you'd be surprised about everything that falls under that description. And under their leadership, all of the village has worked hard to prepare for the Snowdrop Festival and the grand ceremony that follows it. And you personally have 1 or 2 good reasons for looking forward to the festival and joining in the festivities, and who knows what might happen. None of it is yet certain, except for one thing: there will be gnomes, which is you guys.
I kind of want this town to be a part of Valentar now.
Sorry?
We'll talk about it.
Nothing.
We'll talk about it.
I didn't hear your question.
No, you're good. It's Edward heard me, so that's all that needed.
Oh, all right. All right, we're going to be making some gnomes that grew up in Spark Village. Now, these gnomes have one thing they're very good at, maybe 2 things if you convince me. You will be rolling d6s tonight.
Ooh.
We start off with 1d6. If you roll a 6, or you fail and use an experience point, I'll explain that later, you get to make a 6. And if you roll a 6, that will level up and you get to use 2d6. So make sure that you roll a lot of 6s, because you get better in stuff.
I have 6.
Every time you fail,
Fucking
you
hell,
gain
Jeff.
experience points. If
No
you
mean.
fail again later, but you can use experience points to get to a 6, then that 6 still explodes and creates another d6. So you'll just get better at stuff as you go on. What stuff you get better at, you decide. So we're going to
Okay.
start at something that you're definitely already good at. And you'll have 2d6 in that. And for the rest, we'll start at 1d6 and evolve throughout the game. All right.
Oh,
Who
my second
wants to
d6
make-
is a 4.
Who wants to make their gnome first?
Jeff is already doing it.
sh-
Go for it.
Yeah, I have
Yeah.
a 6 and a 4.
Hmm?
I have a 6 and a 4.
Oh, okay. Well, you're not rolling just yet because you're rolling
Oh.
to do things in the game, but go ahead and exercise those dice anyway.
Well, you said roll a d6, so I rolled a d6.
I was explaining the game system, my man. Jeff, you're a gnome. What are you called?
Steven,
Steven the gnome.
from accounting.
From accounting. It's
Yes.
very, very odd, but I know a gnome that already does accounting. You guys would not get along.
Yeah, he's my
from
direct
accounting.
competitor, and I fucking hate him.
Okay, his name is Daniel Danger,
I call him Penis Face.
and that is
Ooh.
probably fair.
And it became
TK, you are most welcome to give my gnome a name. Please do.
Yes! Yes, chat names gnomes, definitely. Especially when you read my mind. Read my mind fully. But we've got Stephen from accounting. Let's start there. And thanks,
not quite
TK.
a bean, not quite a somewhere in between.
I am not keeping up with chat. I should probably
don't
do
worry,
that.
I am.
No, it's fine.
White Snow Owl knows Usador the Teal because he's played a gnome before. He's currently playing a gnome. We're rounding off this as a campaign after 2 years, but here I am starting all over again with you morons.
Yes.
Stephen from accounting. Let's assume that he's capable of reading.
Wow. He thinks he can.
Okay. Would you rather be good at letters or numbers?
Well, I'm terrible at math in real life, so I'll go for numbers.
Numbers, okay. So you get a 2d6. We're rolling d6s. 2d6 in numbers. Anything you do that you involve numbers with, you get to roll 2 instead of
I have
1.
a 6 and a 5.
You don't have to. You don't have to roll yet. It's just this is what you get. These are your stats.
Also, it's disturbing how many 6s I'm rolling with these Nurgle dice. What the
Oh,
hell?
good. Keep him going.
You should have named yourself Nurgle.
4 dice rolls and 2 6s.
Stephen from
Oh,
accounting.
damn.
Does he have a hobby? Something that he does on the daily?
He likes to watch paint dry.
All right. So
That's also why he became an accountant.
he's very good at noticing.
Stop your burning the good rolls, says TK Klaya.
No, these dice are blessed.
You'll just keep going. It
Blessed
looks like
by
a snack
Daddy.
bag. It's incredible.
It's really, yeah. Well, yeah, it kind of is. If it wasn't a very useful dice bag, I would have used it as a snack bag.
All right. So Jeff, you're good at numbers and noticing, and whenever you roll for anything and you can involve noticing something or using numbers, you roll an extra die. All right.
I have a 6 and a 4. I would like to notice where the squid lady is.
We'll get to that. We aren't playing yet, man.
Oh.
Okay. Sorry.
It's always a 6 and a 4.
Here I am, prepared for a change.
Super prepared. All right. Who's up next?
Go for it. I'll be up next.
Okay.
All right. Chat, I need you to
Oh.
name Ed's character.
Well, I'm seeing already Spartacus or Troy, so I'm up for either one of
Spartacus
those.
or
But
Troy.
if you guys want to give my character another name, that's all.
Just
that's
yell
up
it.
to you
Just
guys.
yell it in chat. It's all good.
Hank
Hank
and
to a
Tank.
tank.
Jeff.
Jeff.
He's a
You already named the
biologist.
guy.
Really, tank biologist?
Yes. It's
He's a
perfect.
marine biologist.
Marine
The
biologist.
tank biologist.
That's what the
To be
tank
honest,
is for.
To be honest, I was thinking something along the lines of that anyway. So yeah, well, sure, I'll go with it.
That's
Hank
the
the
name
Tank.
of your tank. Is Hank.
Okay,
It's a
but
fishbowl.
but for official occasions, you're called Spartacus. That's what your mama called you.
Yeah, that's what Mum called me. Mum calls me Spartacus, but I
Spart-
introduce myself
the
to
Spart-
everybody as Hank,
Hank the tank.
No, Hank the Tank.
the tank. Sorry.
Always gotta give your complete name. That's
You're
why
a
Stephen
marine
from accounting
biologist.
always introduces himself as Stephen from accounting.
Marine biologist.
As my
sure.
marine, this is difficult since you live in a field, but you make the best of it.
There's
You
a
really,
river
really
nearby.
Oh, no. Okay. How's about this? He calls because for some reason, I want him to be absolutely really, really stupid.
Mhm.
How's about this? He calls himself a marine biologist, but really he's just a farmer.
Good, yeah.
Focuses on the goldfish in his mini tank. Yes, there we go. Because of that, he calls himself a marine biologist. Yes, absolutely doing that. So he's not a marine biologist at all, but he thinks he's a marine biologist because he takes so much good care of his goldfish.
You get to carry around a small animal. This is the point where I should have probably mentioned earlier. Y'all are all 15 centimeters tall.
Yeah.
So that's about this much. Just about.
Perfect.
For the Americans, that's 6 inches.
Yeah, I said this much. It'll do. All right. So, in case you want to take notes, Ed, you are a marine biologist. You have 1 fish. That's just something you own. You get to keep that with you throughout the game. That's cool with me.
Improvised hand grenade.
Goldfish would be pretty damn huge. Yeah. Let's assume it's like a silverfish.
Ew. Oh. Ew.
Nice.
Ew. No.
This is a bug.
Silverfish.
No.
It's still a fish.
It's not a fish. It's a fucking insect.
No. It's called a silverfish.
It's not a fish.
You're doing biology.
Jim has decided.
Fuck.
All right. Ed, what is your number 1 hobby that you do when you're not looking after your silverfish?
It's a fish that acts as a mount.
It's the fish that acts as a mouth. That's actually what I was thinking. Yeah. Oh god.
Silverfish.
What do I do? What do I do as my hobby when I'm not looking after my silverfish pet? Oh god. He's trying to
Stealing flowers from your neighbors.
What?
Stealing flowers from your neighbors.
No, that's my job.
No, I like it, but no. I was going to say trying to find sparkly rocks.
Okay. So what kind of skill would that give you? You know about rocks.
I know rocks. In real life, I actually know about rocks too. But
you know about rocks. All right. So Stephen and Spartacus. What's the third person here? Neil.
Crawley.
What's your character called? Who?
Crawley.
Crawley.
Crawly.
Oh no, I got it down right the first time. Crawley.
Yeah.
Hell yeah. Crawley, what do you do for a living, my man?
I run around and annoy people. I run into their buildings during business hours, and I wave a butterfly net at them, thinking I cast magic.
Amateur wizard.
Yes.
And town crazy person. Got it. You always need one in the party.
yes, TK, for a living.
They give me things
for a living. Yeah.
If we leave them alone.
People give him favors to just go away.
That's how I do a living.
It's Crawley.
Crawley the Gnome Wizard.
All right, Crawley. When you're not waving your butterfly nets around, annoying people, and being paid to leave, what else do you? What is your greatest passion here?
I'm just my greatest passion is just to be on my own. I just kind of I'm calm in nature, so I just kind of hang out in the pastures inside of the giant grass fields.
Right. So
Yeah.
you know
I probably live in Hank's fields.
All right.
That's where I live.
Great. You know bugs.
Aha! Yeah.
So anything to do with bugs, you roll with an extra 2d6.
But what about magic? Do I know magic? Even though I can't cast magic.
You can try to cast magic. If you succeed, I'll gain. Oh, so this is another thing. If you roll all d6s on your roll, you can invent a new skill you have.
Okay, cool. I'll remember that.
And that skill has something to do with what you're trying to do, of course. So if you're trying to do magic and you roll well, then you might just invent yourself a new magic skill.
Ooh, okay, cool. So yeah, I know bugs right now. That's fine. I'm gonna cast magic by throwing bugs at people.
All right. So 1d6 for doing anything at all, and then 2d6 for the things you're good at. So for Steven, played by Jeff, that is numbers and noticing stuff. For Spartacus, aka Hank the Tank, it's taking care of his fish and knowing about rocks. And for Crawley, it's just annoying the shit out of people, I suppose.
Yeah.
And bugs, just knowing stuff about bugs. All right, this is what you're good at.
Okay.
Great.
Great. All right. Throwing tomatoes. Interesting. I might put that later.
I mean, that's part of me annoying. I can throw tomatoes.
Heck yeah. Okie dokie. All right. You three know each other a little too well. That is because you all live in the same tiered mushroom. You know those mushrooms that grow above each other? Yeah, you are not wealthy people. You cannot afford to pay more than the rent on a tiered mushroom. So that's where y'all live. And that means, in order I wrote them down, Steven has the top floor, Spartacus the middle floor, and the bottom floor is Crawley, who has a little garden.
I'm a squatter.
Sure.
I don't know.
All right. So that's how you know each other. You're neighbors, and that means sometimes you like bits about each other, and sometimes you know how to annoy the shit out of each other. All right, but not today, because today is the day of the Snowdrop Festival, and you know, because that's all they've been talking about all month. The preparations have been made. There's local vendors. There's all sorts of things going on at Town Square, and this is the day to make yourself and your family and your everything proud. Quite frankly, you all have someone that you wish was impressed by you. And I'll let the chat decide who that is.
Ooh.
So
Oh, no.
be impressed by us.
Yeah, you're trying to impress someone, and who that person is, the chat can make up 3 random NPCs right here, right now, and I
Whoa.
will do voices, so think wisely. I need 3 NPCs from chat, please. Anything at all.
Oh, yeah.
I kind of already have an idea myself.
That's cool. I'll add that in. What have you got?
His mother.
Ah, yes, mums. Spartacus has a mum. We'll call her mum.
We got 2 on there.
We got 2 already. Daniel Danger.
Daniel, yes, he's fully fleshed out, and therefore I already know him.
The chief's child, the popular kid in their age group.
Yeah.
Mom is named Helena.
And
Oh, yeah, got it. Mom is named Helena. Got it, Helena.
oh, very good. And
And
Hodor,
Halifax.
the
Oh god,
manager.
there's a lot of NPCs, you guys. I've got things to choose from. This is great. There's a manager of
He's
a
a
mushroom
taller
farm
gnome.
called Hodor.
Gnome.
Hodor.
He's just a halfling.
Hold
A
Mushroom
taller
farm.
gnome.
Hold the
Hold the
door.
door.
Stupid idea that was.
And the
Alright.
popular kid in their age group is called Bud. Bud Sticks.
Sparkle Butt the fairy.
And we'll
We
add
have a-
Halifax the Tall, I guess.
I love
I
that there's
think
a
I've got
fairy
enough.
living in town. If there was.
Badger the town drunk.
I think we've got enough.
No.
I think
Never.
we've got enough. Sparkle
You
Butt the
think wrongly.
Fairy does exist, but only for Crawley. Only Crawley can see Sparkle
They're
Butt the Fairy.
technically a bug. Their fairy's a bug. you know?
Yes.
Actually, I don't know. Is it? I mean,
Sparkle butt.
All right. Very good.
I've been trying to catch them for a while now.
This is great. All right. It is midday, and you are all very, very much aware that the fair opens at noon. But there's half an hour to go before noon. And this is where we meet you in the prospective places where you live. And we're going to start with Spartacus.
Oh God.
Which is exactly what you hear being yelled downstairs as your mother needs you to tidy up your room.
Mom, what?
Spartacus!
What?
I've told you 25 times this very morning, if your room is not clean by midday, you are not going to the festival.
The festival starts at midday.
So you better get a move on, young man.
But it's clean.
Don't make me count to 3.
Oh, okay. Goes to his room. It's a fucking mess.
It's an absolute pigsty.
It's an absolute pigsty. You walk in, there is
pigsty.
clothing strewn everywhere. There's clothing strewn everywhere. Crawley is over in the corner in their own little bed. Yes, I have named the silverfish after Crawley.
I thought it was I'm just sleeping on your floor.
No, Crawley is in the corner, sleeping and making weird sort of chittering, purring noises in a pile of very thread worn blankets, which, looking at them, probably should be thrown away now rather than actually tidied up. But yeah, so
Yeah.
he's good. He's gonna try and start.
This is the
tidying
point
stuff
where we mentioned this man is middle-aged. Like,
up. And still lives with his mum. So yeah.
he lives with his mother. His mother is a senior in this gnome village. Very good. You're going to try and tidy up your room on time.
Yes.
You can roll me 1d6 for tidying, and if you can think of something else to do with that, you can try. How do you tidy up your room quickly?
Quickly. Okay. So I'm presuming there's a besom in our house. So I'm going to grab that and basically just start sweeping the clothing into one corner of the room, so it starts piling itself up. The rocks, which are on his desk and on his desk, all sort of weirdly scattered around. He also has a shelf. I'm guessing that's just sort of somehow connected to the wall, either screwed in or with vines or something. There is a shelf which also has a whole bunch of rocks in it, but they're all scattered up, and so those will need to be tidied up. But he'll leave those and hope Mum doesn't notice.
All right. So you're basically hiding things away. I need you to roll 1d6 for hiding.
1d6 for hiding. 6!
6!
Hey!
Excellent. All right, that means you create a new skill. Your new skill is hiding. You get, from this point on, if you try to hide yourself or anything else around you, you get to roll 2d6.
Yo, nice.
I'll add it to your list. Okay, very good. So you do an excellent job. You've gotten away with this many times before. You know the places where she doesn't dust. And
basically
so,
my room.
Yeah, yeah. So you manage to muffle everything. Just get it out of the way. Get it out of the way real quick. Okay.
Yeah, the floor is clear, and the floor is clear, so you can actually move around the room. And the bed is tidied and looks like it's been nicely folded, even though it really hasn't. Crawley's spots is no longer looking like it should be thrown away, but is now looking like it could be left for maybe a day or two before having to be thrown away.
Oh, right. Very good. All right. And with that, you thump downstairs in the way that teenage boys are wont to do, and even though you have reached the good old age of 37, this is not a habit you've shaken. Very good. And there's your mother, and she goes, Spartacus, is
Mom?
it clean?
Yeah?
Are you 100% sure?
Yeah?
All right. I will check later.
Alright.
All right. Do you have everything for the festival? I packed you your sandwiches, so you don't have to buy anything from those extremely expensive vendors, mind you.
Thanks, Mom.
Good lad. Now, anything else? You've got your hat.
Yeah?
Okay, got your shoes. Got your shoes on. Wearing your
Yes,
pants the right way
Mom.
around this time.
Yeah. Mom, I have everything. I'm fine.
All right. Very good. Very good. Very good. Now, don't you leave before I check your room. And she slowly starts inching upstairs. What do you do?
I will... I will sneak my way to the door. But I will inch my way to the door while she's not looking because she's in this senile old woman and I'm going to sneak my way to the door. Then they remember that Mum has made me a packed lunch and I feel very guilty about that fact. So we'll then sneak back to the kitchen to grab the packed lunch and then sneak back to the front door and leave.
Very good. Roll me a d6 for sneak.
D6 for sneak. Ah, that's a 1.
All right.
Yeah.
So you've got the packed lunch. You've rescued it from the kitchen. It's all well. You've got it under your arm. You're opening the door, and just at that point, you bump your toe into the door frame.
Fuck! Shit!
Language! Yes, from the upper floor, your mother shouts down, "You need to mind your words."
Yeah, it's fine.
It's clean here, you can go. Now be back before it's dark and no dancing with girls.
Yeah, right, Mum. My head's out the door.
Alright. Very good.
I'm definitely gonna have as many dances as possible with people.
Stephen, you've heard all this because you live above this, and that Helena has the loudest voice in Gnomedom.
Yeah.
So you live above that. What are you doing half an hour before the great festival that everybody's been preparing for? Stephen is played by Jeff.
Oh, I thought. Sorry, I was only out. Well, I'll be getting festival ready, so I'll find my fancy outfit.
All right. Describe to me what this looks like as an accountant. What is your fancy outfit?
It's supposed to look like a 3-piece suit, except it's not. So there's just stuff everywhere and chaos, and it looks like crap. It's like way too large, a terrible bow tie, which no one should wear in his life anyway. So
all right.
it's almost a clown suit.
Absolutely beautiful. As you're getting dressed, there is a small problem.
Oh no.
The bow tie, you thought you tied it the night before, but you didn't. It is fully untied. So I need you to roll me a d6 to see how well you get dressed today. Because that whole bow tie needs to come on still.
A 1.
Oh
All right.
no!
There we go.
Describe to me what you look like on a 1.
It just comes undone. This is perfect.
Well, you can see that an attempt has been made to make it a fancy bow tie, but you know, there's this. It looks terrible. There's one left side is larger than the right side. It's barely holding together.
Does it also have a tendency to keep turning upwards so it goes vertical instead of staying horizontal?
Yeah,
It just
definitely.
keeps spinning. It doesn't stop.
Yeah. And on a 1, I think what
Propeller.
you haven't noticed is that the back of your hair is fully standing up.
Oh,
That's
it's
just a
even worse.
big old cowlick in the back that you didn't notice was there. And it's bad. It's just bad. All right. Today is very important for you because you've heard that there is somebody participating in one of the contests of the festival today, and it's Daniel. And apparently, Daniel, there's a couple of things at the festival that you know are going to occur because you've been doing the accounting, and that means that you've been looking at the expenses coming in and going out, and you can sort of piece together what is going to take place in the festival. So you're fully aware that there will be a rope pulling contest against the badger, and you know that there will be performances on the music stage. And you've had the ins and outs for how to rent a field mouse so that people can play pin the tail on the field mouse. The thing is that you've heard that Daniel's been in training. Him and the other dads from the Barbecue Association have been training for a while now for the Feast of Nuts. And the Feast of Nuts is a pie eating competition. So today, if you wish, you could try and fix that somehow. Either decide to beat Daniel or work against him in some other way.
I am gonna try and beat him, of course.
Amazing. All right. We'll see what happens down at the fair. But first we go to the bottom floor, because that's where Crawley lives. Crawley, your apartment is very small. You could barely call it a mushroom. Quite frankly, fungus.
It's just outside underneath.
It's a crack. Let's face it. It's a crack in this here log, and that's where you have crawled in. What are you most excited about at this here festival? What have you been preparing for the
Pranks! Pranks on everybody!
Pranks on everybody.
When they least expect it. Although not enough to ruin the festival, because I do love the festival. And if I ruin the festival, it ruins it for everyone. So then it's ruined for me. So
what is your biggest prank? What have you been working on?
I've been trying to get my hand on a rhino beetle.
A rhino beetle. Okay.
And I have yet to find one. So
I would like to point out at this point that you are 15 centimeters tall and a rhino beetle would be rideable. Like, it's about the size of a horse in comparison. All right, yeah. And just out of curiosity, what do you plan to do with the rhino beetle?
Stampede! Without hurting anyone.
Right. At the right time, you know. There's a right time for everything. What are you packing right now to ensure that you can get this plan off without a hitch?
Well, I grabbed my basically it's a blanket, just pure green color. As I put it over my head, as there's a hole, and that's my shirt. It's a blanket that covers me. I grab my little cone that I put on my head. It's a white cone, and then I take the little comb that I made out of bark nearby, out of my own home, and I kind of just scratch it over my mustache, and then my beard, which is fully white, and on both beard and mustache. They're just this thick mustache about this wide, and it comes down like this far. So I got this. Yeah. Now there's little splinters of wood in there, but I kind of just brush it out. Woo!
All right.
Set for today.
I love the voice. The voice is staying. All right. This is the point where
And then I grab my butterfly net too, because I need my wand to catch my bugs.
Very, very, very much so. Let me do a quick check. Oh, yes.
Yes.
Of course.
So I cover with the hat.
Right before you're about to leave, there's someone at what would only a very, very kind person would call your door. There's a kid there. What age are you?
I am in my 30s.
You are in your 30s. There's not... No, fuck it. There is a kid there. There's a kid there, and you know him well. This is Bud. He is 14 years old. And you haven't managed to annoy him yet. All of your pranks so far have been wildly amusing to him. And he's at your entrance. We won't call it a door.
I just kind of squanter my way over because even though I'm a gnome, I also kind of crouch walk.
Yo, Crowley, bro.
No.
Hey, bro.
What?
Hey, you got any plans, bro?
Yeah. Are you ready for today?
I'm so ready. What's up? What's the plan?
Well, while they're getting ready for the festival, I have made plans to run out and get, finally, the rhino beetle I was waiting to catch.
Wait, you caught one? Like, for real, for real?
Yeah. Well, I mean, yeah, it's out there. I spotted it when it would be caught today.
Oh, man. But the thing's starting like in half an hour.
Yeah, I've heard the rhino beetles can go really fast. So it
Alright,
shouldn't take long to
you
bring
want me
it.
to come? I can carry your shit.
If you, I don't have much to carry, but if you'd like, sure. I have a bunch of bugs that might help. As I hand him the jar of bugs.
You understand, bugs are your size. They're you.
I have this giant jar.
This big jar, you roll the jar, it has a couple of bugs. It's about the size of your house.
Yeah, I don't live in the jar, I live in the woods, but this is
Brilliant. Brilliant. Bud just goes, whoa, wicked.
That's what this magic
how do I
wand
carry
does.
this though?
You roll it.
How do I carry it? My man, I'm not gonna roll a jar of bugs. There's a centipede in there that's gonna me the eye.
Well, they help me roll it because they're also walking around. See? You can see them crawling in there. So watch, and I'm gonna crawl on top of the jar as it's on its side. It's never been on its stand. It's always just been on its side.
Roll for climb.
6!
Excellent. You now have a 2d6 in climb.
2d6 climb.
You get on that jar with a flourish, and you don't actually have to push it anymore. You can walk it down
that's
the road.
the plan. I was gonna just walk it backwards, like rolling on logs.
Next to you, there's Bud, and he's not being helpful, but he is going. And that's about as good as you can do right now.
Do you have shoes?
No, actually, I don't have shoes.
That's fine.
My blanket is long enough where it doesn't look like I have feet. It just looks like I'm hopping everywhere.
Oh, so right, okay, so you've got robes.
Yeah, blanket robes. Yeah.
Oh yeah, cool. I
All
may
right.
or may not be designing clothing like that in Heroforge.
If you want, there's a picture of him somewhere. If you want to face it up like that.
No, that's good. That's good. I'm just going with my imagination here.
Okay, cool.
Awesome. Hey, Crowley, where are you going? Because it's not the fair yet. You need to get that bug still.
Yeah, I'm going to the forest.
Okay, you're going to the forest. That means you have to sneak outside of the village, right?
I guess. I mean, have I ever been outside of the village?
Ain't nobody ever been outside the village. You might have tried, though. You're crazy.
Yeah. I'm going. I've spotted this thing
roll
before.
me a d6 for how that went that time.
4!
That's pretty alright. It's pretty alright. You came back alive. And you made a bug friend. And you called it Sparkle Butt.
Sparkle Butt! Yeah!
And it shows up sometimes. Very good.
Sparkle Butt might actually help.
That one time you went to the woods, you made a really, really sparkly friend, and it flashed its butt a lot. And yeah, that's all you know about it, but it seemed alright. Nobody else seems to be able to see it, but that's all cool.
Yeah.
Alright. Alright. We're going to go to the fairground now, I think, because I think, Spartacus, you've been on your way.
Mm-hmm.
Yes. As has Stephen.
Yes.
Very good. All right. It's a little before opening, and there's a big ribbon around an area of the town square you've known since you were little. This is always like this, and they always make a big deal out of it, but you know what, it's kind of part of the thing, and that's fine. The idea is at some point Usador is going to cut the ribbon that opens the festival. You can all go inside. The ribbon currently is shut, which technically means you can't go in, but you see people setting up around the outside of it already. There's vendors of all sorts of little berry cakes, and there's people selling the nut pies that you're going to be eating later in the eating competition, but they also sell them on the side. There's fruit juice, which is just a piece of fruit with a straw in. And there's all sorts of different places that sell fascinating things. In the distance, you can see there's like a badger rope pull and a music stage, and they're setting up the field mouse now. And what you can also see...
Question.
Yes.
Is the field mouse an actual field mouse?
It definitely is.
Okay,
Yeah.
cool.
It's kind of what I thought too. It's like, yeah, it's a real mouse.
Yeah. It started as a kid's game, and now it's more like rodeo.
All right. Cool.
The music cut out for me.
All right, it's still going.
No, okay.
Ooh,
Oh,
Lincoln.
okay.
I can't hear it. I was so in the mood.
Oh, no, it's on its way.
Oh, it's on its way. Very good, very good.
It's,
All right.
not quite right. It's going
So, Spartacus, from a distance, you can see coming behind you. Oh, lovely. You can see coming behind you, there is your upstairs neighbor, Stephen. And he's got his bow tie on wrong and a big old cowlick in the back, but he's looking like he's very excited.
Oh, it's Dave.
Hey, Hank. How are
Yo. Fine. Looking forward to it.
Well, sort of.
Why? What's up?
Well, it's costing a bloody fortune.
Okay.
Also, I hear a rumor that Shitface is here. So, and he's
Daniel?
gonna be in the pie eating contest. I don't know.
Oh,
I
pies!
forgot his name.
Oh, there's a pie eating contest?
Yeah. So I
Fuck
need to
yeah!
get some
I'm going for
training,
that!
So he can't win. I need you to help me.
Sure, you want me to eat more pies than him?
Yeah.
Done. I'm gonna do that, I think.
Don't eat too much during the day then.
But I'm hungry.
Also, do you have any special mushrooms on you?
I don't have any special mushrooms. I might have a couple of rocks that, if you licked, might have something in it. Or if you ground them up, they might cause some problems.
Well, can I borrow one of your rocks?
Sure. Do I have said rocks on me, GM?
Sure, you want to give him an interesting rock that'll give special effects when licked?
I want to give him a rock that is is soft enough. It's soft enough to be ground into a powder. That
Excuse me while I put drug dealer by your name as well. Yeah.
There are genuinely rocks out there that, if you licked, would actually cause some problems.
Those are the ones I need.
Yeah, so I'm gonna make this one up and say that this is a very soft rock that you could grind into a powder that, if happened to be ingested, would give one the effect as though they had mushrooms.
All right, you've
Actual
got,
mushrooms.
as
Radioactive.
per
Yeah.
usual, you've got about a pocket full of rocks, really. So you know about rocks, so you roll 2 d6s. Can you roll me 2 d6s to pick out a good rock? And the higher you roll, the more you get to decide on your own about the rock.
I rolled 2 2s.
No. Okay.
Nice.
See that? You see that 6 which I rolled earlier? That's it. There's nothing more. That's it. I'm done. There's going to be nothing else.
Yeah. So what? This is low enough. What you accidentally pulled out is a hardened piece of yellow moss, which is not a rock at all. But you found it while rock searching, and it was left in your pocket. You were kind of curious, and you forgot that it existed. And it looks a lot like the rock you were looking for, but what it is a dried, hardened piece of yellow moss.
Oh yeah. It's lichen. It's a sort of lichen.
Yeah. And it's just a nice clump, so you can give that to him.
It's my work.
All right. Thanks for lending me it.
Oh no! I ain't lending it to you. You're having it.
Oh, okay. Well, thanks, mate. And I will
Steve.
stash that in later.
Stevie, you know your air's
Yes. Is it?
Yeah.
Oh shit!
It looks
yeah,
like it looks like you got a massive like at the back. It looks standing up.
Oh, a badgerlick.
Yeah. Is that what it's called?
Oh,
Accurate. Yeah.
Size.
You
Hank doesn't
barely
actually
know what a
they're
cat is, let alone a cow that is like
Yeah.
at least 8 cats tall.
Oh yeah, everything's supposed to be cats.
okay, give me a second and I will fix it up.
Forgot about that.
Amazing.
Try and find a
Yeah.
spot to fix it up.
You can fix it up. Roll for tidy.
For tidy.
A 6.
Excellent. You now have a 2d6 in tidy, and you found a pool of water that hits the light just right, and you can just sort of smooth everything out real nice. And you even notice about the tie, and you suddenly remember how it goes, and you manage to straighten it as well. You look like the man. Now, I asked the chat earlier how old you are, and they haven't responded yet. But I'll give them a chance to respond now. Because I'm looking forward to finding out how weird the age difference is between these two people.
Mm-hmm.
And also, while we're waiting, I messaged you in Discord, Lydia, about something.
Oh, you did? I do not have the capacity
21.
to multitask that hard.
Or 40 and okay, so we got 21, 40 and
First one to
deeply...
respond counts, I feel.
Alright, TK Clay, you got there first, 21.
The deep midlife crisis is, I believe, that's Hank already.
Yeah, that's
Yep.
that's Hank. That's Hank already.
So Hank, a solid like 37.
Yeah, go with that.
Steven in the 21s, and then Crawley. What did we decide for you? We decided already.
30s.
Yeah, somewhere in
He
your
forgot.
30s. You're like 31. You're good.
He's in his 30s. He forgot how old.
Yeah, very
He's-
good. Okay, so this is the true magic of this, is that whenever Ed DMs, he can read Discord messages while he does it, and I don't know how. Because I fully fell silent there for a solid 2 minutes. At least that's how it felt, because I cannot read while I DM. So let me just put you guys to some role playing, and I'll read that secret message. Crawley, you've gotten out into the woods.
Mm-hmm.
And you can hear from a distance that there's a crowd forming over at the town square. So you can hear that stuff is going to go down soon.
Oh no! There's no time. I have. It must have moved. Shit.
Yeah,
No!
you need to get a move on.
All right. But backup plan. We need to get back.
All right. What do you want to do?
I'm gonna roll back to town.
So you rolled all the way out of town. Now you're rolling back into town.
Yeah, I didn't get a chance. I didn't get a chance to find the rhino.
You can totally
Oh.
still go and find it. It's just that you're not going to be there for the start of the festival.
I mean, this is kind of a surprise. Okay, that's fine. I'm gonna go look for the rhino beetle.
Very good. How do you try to find it?
I think a natural predator of the rhino beetle might be able to find the rhino beetle, so I'm gonna let a bug out. I don't know what a natural bug. I don't know what a natural predator of the rhino beetle is.
I don't know, another rhino
So I just
beetle.
let a bug out. Yeah, it's just another little.
Oh, I know. You've got a millipede in there that's just great at tracking. That's
Okay.
just great at tracking. And you know bugs, so you get to roll with 2d6s
Ooh.
to try and find that beetle of yours.
I'm gonna let the millipede out, and so then when I'm gonna have it try to look, and I'm gonna ride the millipede wherever it goes. I'm gonna ride it like a mount, because you said they're pretty big too.
All right,
2d6.
let's do this in steps then. 2d6 for knowing bugs.
4.
Making sure. Okay.
Oh, 3 and a 1. Sorry.
A 3 and a 1. All right. Not amazing, but we'll make it work. It's gonna take a
Kind
little
of wave
while.
my hair in the air and I go.
If you want to
Find
ride
him!
if you want to ride it, roll me for ride as well.
Yeah, 1d6. That is a 2.
Okay, you do not get the skill ride, and you fall off a couple of times. That's probably why it takes so long. It's because this millipede is bucking. It's bucking you off. At every single term. Every time you go from like little grass section to grass section, there's a dandelion at some point that you try to go around. You fully get like sort of you get the leaf into your face and you drop right off. So that's not going well.
You listen to my bug magic.
Meanwhile, though, Bud is also tracking, and he's got his ear to the ground, and he's trying to listen. Let me roll for
Yeah,
Bud.
Bud has always been so much better at everything than me.
No,
He's
you roll
just
a 1.
impressed. Oh!
You roll a 1. He's basically just stuck his head in mud. And it's not going well for Bud.
He's learning from the best.
You're doing great. Okay. Let's go back to the fairground.
Sure.
And we'll leave these guys to try to work it out. Over at the fairground, the time is ticking. Is there anything you want to do before the fair opens?
Yes,
anything you
I
want
would
to swap?
like to go to the pie eating competition.
Yeah,
And
it's in the far
see
end of the
if-
field.
There are any, if the pies are assigned to anyone.
Ah, for that you'll have to be in the kitchen tent.
Okay.
All right, the
I'll
kitchen
sneak
tent
into the kitchen tent.
is not far from the music stage, and
6.
never asked you to roll, but good job.
I don't care. I'm sneaking in.
You snuck in. And because you rolled a 6, that is 2d6 for sneaking up to after this. All right, so you sneak into the tent, and it's a fucking 6. I'm not gonna go around it. You do a brilliant job. How do you disguise yourself in order to not be noticed inside the tent with all the cooks?
I'll find an apron to wear and a cook's hat.
Yep. You know what? It's a 6. The moment you like go under the flap of the tent in the back, you're right by like the station where they keep all the aprons and hats. And like a Mission Impossible
Changing
situation,
the
you just sort of
area.
slip yourself into an outfit.
Nice. Yeah, good.
Amazing.
I'll continue on into the cook tent.
All right. The cook tent has several stations. One is the pie preparation for the pie eating contest, and then there is the festive largest cake in the village that's right in the middle of the tent. That is usually left for the end of the Snowdrop Festival, and you're blending in, so you get a leisurely time to look at all of it. But there's an absolutely gigantic cake. takes up most of the tent, to be honest. And then on the sides there are trestle tables with the just stacks and stacks of nut pies.
Okay, and do I see any nameplates or something? You know, assigned seating.
What you notice is that there is a sign-in sheet with the people who have signed in so far. And if you stand there for a little while, you notice that sometimes a gnome you know as Marigold sometimes walks into the tent, puts a name down on the sign-up sheet, and the cooks like take note, like, oh, okay, so we need to create another pile.
All right.
So there's piles, and then there's a list of names.
Okay. Well, I'll find one of the piles that I I want to try and find the pile that is assigned to
Daniel?
Dickface.
Yeah. Let's see. Do you want to use any existing skills you have for that? Let's see. Noticing. You've got a noticing skill.
Oh yeah. That's 2d6 then, right?
Yes.
4 and a 1.
All right, that's a 5. That, I mean, you'll find Daniel, and you are sort of certain that Daniel, or Dickface as you call him, has it's either pile number 2 or pile number 3. You're not fully certain.
So on an even number, it's pile 2. On an odd number, it's pile 3. It's a 2. It's an even number. It's pile 2. I will poison pile 2. With the rock I just got from Hank.
It's yellow boss, so it's not even a rock.
I don't know 5. The difference. I'm no
that's
numbers.
True. Yeah. No, that's fair. That's fair.
Next time you need someone to do your accounting, don't call me, and also don't Condelio, because I just poisoned him.
All right.
Oh,
you poison pile 2.
Yes,
it's someone else.
Let me roll if that is the right pile. I now know if that's the right pile or not. I'm not telling you that.
No. So let's say I rolled a 5. But...
No. I've just just tested your luck there. All right.
Created
okay. So you're in this tent. Is there anything else you want to do?
What else do I notice in the tent? Are the cooks just busy with the pies?
Yes, there's a lot of pies being churned out right now. There's also a lot of pies being redistributed. On the whole, there's not a lot of cooks left in the tent because we're right before opening time. People are starting to file out to their respective sort of places where they need to sell merchandise. So it is clearing out a little bit.
Okay. Well, if it's slightly calmed down, then I will try and take 2 pies.
All right. Do you want to use one of your stats for that?
Yeah, sneaking.
Okay. Then roll me 2d6.
That's a 6.
Sneak the pies
and a
into
3.
my belly.
6 and a 3.
Yeah.
All right.
No, wait, it's a 5 and a 3. Sorry.
5 and a 3.
Yeah, the 6 and a 5 on the Nurgle dice are extremely
good.
alike.
It's pretty good.
That's kind of annoying.
That's pretty dang good. Also, I think you failed at something earlier, and I forgot to tell you. Can you take 1 experience point?
Sure.
Yeah.
I don't know what to do with it, but...
You can use it if you don't roll high enough. You can, like, for example, if you want to roll a 6 and you roll a 4, then you can spend, like, 2 experience points to make it a 6.
Ah, okay.
So every time you fail, you gain experience points. Please let me know when you fail and I've forgotten to assign you experience point.
I've already made note of the one time I failed.
Okay, good. So you've got 1. And then, Neil, how many do you have?
I failed at the tracking.
All right.
So 1.
So you've got 1 as well.
Yeah,
Right.
so we all have 1.
Keep an eye on that. I am not going to be able to.
Yep. It's 1 XP.
All good.
Very good. All right.
Can I?
Yeah.
Can Hank also have gone to sign up for the pie eating contest? Definitely.
Yeah. You're outside of the tent.
how organized, as in how tidy is this festival? Are there like bins and things around the place?
Bins and things? Oh, as in for trash?
For trash, yeah.
No, not at all.
Great.
Not
Cool.
at all.
Everything
Fantastic.
decomposes.
I am going to
It's all
just.
mushrooms.
I'm going to not feel bad about this at all because I've taken it. I've taken the package and now I'm just going to chuck it. The package that is my mother's sandwiches and just throw it away.
Yeah,
So I do not have that anymore, and I'm going to go and sign up for the pies
great.
because I also know myself that if I have that package with me, I'm going to eat it.
Roll me a d6 and I'll tell you what it's about later.
That's a 4.
All right. So, what you don't notice, and I know you hate it when I do that, is that as the little leaf parcel bursts open, your mother like packed a dandelion in the middle of homemade biscuits.
Fuck. Shit. Fuck.
You didn't see that.
Fuck. That was one of my favorite. Shit. Oh well, I don't know about it.
All right.
I feel Daniel would have petitioned for trash bins 2 years ago, just unsuccessfully.
Oh yes, very very true. Yes, he made several plans in threefold, and somehow they got lost along the way because not the whole system is not.
This is why Crawley has been able to survive this long. He's just been finding food on the ground.
Oh,
Very much so, yeah. And it doesn't help that Steven's been like getting in his way
Yeah.
when it comes to making any plans for the village at all. All right. I've lost track. Hank, what were you doing again?
Oh yeah, I was going to go and sign up for the pie eating contest.
Ah, yes, very good. There's Marigold.
Hi, Mary.
Marigold is a bloody tall woman. She's extremely tall for a gnome. My God, is she tall?
Hank thinks that's hot. Hank thinks that's hot.
Yeah. Marigold's out by the entrance of the fair, and she's just taking names, and she's been looking around searching.
So Hank, he licks his hands and then starts to comb down his. I'm going to say he's got long hair that kind of sort of that has a mind of its own, like my own hair, to be honest.
Mm-hmm.
But he licks his hands and then starts running his hands through his hair to get it to lie flat and slick down the back of his head. Just straightens up the. What would he wear? Fuck it, he wears this sort of brown leather jacket, which he thinks is very cool, but it's kind of not, to be honest.
What leather? Roly-poly.
Roly-poly, what?
Like, what's the leather? Which animal was killed
no, of course,
for a
yeah.
leather jacket?
Okay. It's
No,
the
I'm
brown...
cool with a roly-poly jacket.
I have no idea what a roly-poly jacket would be. But
It's a millipede. It's a
Millipede.
pillbug.
Pillbog, yeah, that's it.
Okay.
They're the ones that curl up into a ball.
Yeah.
Actually, you have to look this up. Oh yeah. We don't call this building.
Called roly-polies.
We don't even call them that. We call them woodlouse. Woodlouse.
Woodlouse.
Oh.
Okay.
Woodlouse, yeah. Yeah,
That's not
sure.
as fun.
Fuck it. Why not? Yeah.
That
It's a jacket made of the hide of the woodlouse.
Brilliant, yes.
Which he thinks is really cool, but it's kind of not because it's kind of gross. It's kind of gross. Not really very well looked up, but he sort of straightens, wipes it down, straightens up, and gets walks up. Hi, Marigold.
It looks good, but the smell,
Yeah,
I think, is the thing.
yeah.
Oh, hi.
Hi, Marigold.
Hi. Good
Uh,
to see you.
Yeah, lovely to see you too. You look stashing.
Oh, thank you.
I did say stashing just then, but whatever.
Yeah,
Fuck
I
it.
heard you. I heard you. That's okay.
No, that was me, Edward saying that.
No, yeah, that's
Cool.
talking to Marigold now.
I know. Hi, Marigold. Hi, yeah.
Hello, Hank. You said hi.
Yeah, sorry. Busted. Are you doing pies?
I'm doing the sign up for the pie eating contest.
Yeah,
Yes.
sorry. No, sorry. Yeah.
I'm doing pies, Hank.
Oh my god.
How are you? Are you well?
Yes. No. Sorry. I'm fine. Sorry. Really. Okay. Can I sign up for the pies, please? For the eating of the pies, for the pie contest.
Yeah. Yeah, you totally can.
Yeah, I want to do that.
All right. Brilliant. Hey, real quick, and she sort of ushers you closer.
Yeah.
What name do I put you under? Because
Hank.
Okay.
Hank the Tank.
You really want the tank bot too? No,
Yeah.
that's fine. I could
Yeah.
sure. I'll put it
Hank
down.
is fine. No, Hank is fine. Hank is fine.
No, yeah, it's already on there, dear.
Okay.
Right.
Are you doing
And
anything later? Are you doing the dancing later?
yes. Yes, are you?
Yeah.
Oh, well, lovely. Lovely. Are you bringing anyone? How's
no.
your mother?
Mum's fine.
Oh, good. Good. Is she coming?
Is she coming? did Helena tell Hank that she was?
Your mother does not like a party.
Okay. No, she won't be coming. She's just gonna be like this.
Oh, because she missed the last year as well.
Yeah, she doesn't really like parties.
Oh, is it too loud?
Yeah, maybe.
Right.
Doesn't-
Well,
Hey, well,
I'm sure you'll find someone to dance with if your mother's not there.
Okay.
Have fun now.
I will.
Oh, for the pie eating contest, it starts in about 2 hours.
Okay. Right.
Right? Okay. And then you're on the far right.
Far. Right.
Right. Yeah?
Okay.
Because you just claimed the last seat, dear. So I'll put you in the far right, alright?
Okay. It's kind of
The
now.
furthest
Hank
away
doesn't
from
know-
Miracle.
Doesn't know what right and left is.
Oh. You're
It's-
looking confused.
I'm making that canon.
You're looking-
Yeah, no, it's fine. It's fine. I'll be fine. I'll find it.
Okay, well, have fun.
I will. You too. He walks
Oh,
away.
I will.
This is
Oh
like
my
all
God,
he's
that was
the
so
smartest
fucking
person in the
awkward.
group, maybe. That was funny. By the way, "Are you doing pies?" needs to be a quote now.
It
Are
does.
you doing
Are you doing pies? Yeah. You look stashing. Oh my god.
you look stashing is good too. It's like, oh no, really? I forgot to share.
Oh god, it was as soon as I said that, I'm like, yep, cool, this is the kind of character he is. He's fucking stupid. Great.
Amazing.
Yay.
I will add those now
Alright.
because that's amazing.
Probably maybe do or his homework, but he's
We're gonna take a quick look at
Oh.
Crawley in the forest, and then
Oh.
we're gonna. It's
Yeah.
It's 7:30. We're gonna have a little break in a bit.
Alright.
But a quick look at Crawley in the forest. Crawley, you've managed to pull Bud out of the mud.
Quick, we gotta catch up to the peed over there. The millipede before it gets away.
Okay, yeah.
I think it succeeded, but we're just falling behind. I don't
Hey
know.
man, roll to even catch up to the millipede.
Is it bug related or no? That's a
I-
one.
I don't think so, unless you want to climb about it, I guess.
I don't know. You didn't tell me to roll something. You just told me to roll to catch up.
Yay! But feel free
So-
to use your initiative to also say
maybe I'll
skills you want to
use.
use.
Okay, maybe I'll use one of the dandelions that had hit me earlier to try and launch myself. Like, because they're so much bigger that I like. You know how like if you like land on a tree, it, like
Ah,
that throws
All
you.
right.
You know. Maybe I'll like
Yeah.
try to get up on it and I'll like pull it down and I'll jump and I'll just try to fling myself.
that sounds good. Roll 2d6 to climb, and then if you do, let's say, wait for the roll.
Oh, sorry.
I'll just not look at the roll for a while. That's fine.
Okay,
If,
my bad.
If you
Sorry.
rolled higher than, let's say, a 4, you'll have a successful launch, and if you roll even higher than that, then I'll think of something cool.
Okay.
You rolled a 10. That's really good.
Double
That's really
flat.
good. All right.
Yeah.
So not only do you climb successfully into a dandelion, you hoist Bud up as well, and together you pull back and launch. And this is, I think you've done this before.
It's a crawly missile.
You got
That's
double
my magic
fives?
missile. Spell number 1. Crawly missile.
How many experience points do you still have?
I have 1.
1? Okay. If you had 2, you could make this like a double 6, and that would explode.
Oh Jesus.
Unfortunately, you just
Yeah.
have the 1. So, but a double 5 is still amazing, right? You do a great job. You aim. You get to aim with a 10. You get to fully aim the fucking dandelion, and you aim towards the beetle. You not only do you catch up to the millipede, but you're ahead a little bit, and you catch hold of the beetle. Like you basically bump into the thing.
Okay. Well, at least we didn't lose it. Oof. Did it look like the millipede was following a scent of a rhino beetle?
Yeah. Oh no, what I'm saying is you're basically at the feet of a rhino beetle right now.
Oh.
That's how well you
Okay.
launched yourself.
Turn around and there's a rhino beetle?
Yep. It
Oh.
turns out it's been stalking you. You've been very loud.
Ooh. Mmm. I try to. This is the moment of truth. I got it before it rams me or anything, because I think that's what it's gonna do. Because it looks like it's got a ramming horn. I'm gonna try and crawl or climb up onto it and use my bug net to catch it by the horn to try and direct it.
All right. Any skill you want to use?
We'll climb to get on the rhino beetle.
Mm-hmm. Okay, let's start with that.
Double 4s for 8.
That's good enough. It's good enough to climb on it anyway.
And then I use my magic bug wand to try and capture its nose, its horn,
Hell
So then-
yeah.
try and direct it and make it run.
All right. So, I'm going to.
But hang on to the millipede and get it back in the jar. I'm gonna go. Wow.
You know what? This is
I'm
your
gonna try.
magic bug wand, and you are an
Yeah.
amateur wizard. So I'm gonna let you roll 2d6s. If you roll above, let's say, a 9, I'll let you develop a new skill with regards to magic.
Okay, cool. That is not a 9. That's 2 3s for a 6.
All right. A 6 is still like good enough to hold on to the thing. So you're now seated on the thing, and you're holding on.
Yeah.
Very
Woo!
good. What do you want to try and do?
Got it. Kick it, get it to start running.
Okay. You know
It's
bugs.
a horse. It's a big horse.
You know
Yes.
bugs a little bit. So I guess you know where to kick it in order to not piss it off enough that it wants to buck. Let's see how well you do on that. Roll me 2d6s.
7.
7. All right. You kick it in just the right way. You hold on with your stick, and you ride off in the direction of the festival.
Oh, this looks like I'm just floating like a flag.
All right. So they're at the festival. Right before you arrive, Usador holds a little speech, and he does the speech every year, and he's never gotten it right. The thing about Usador is sometimes gnomes get too old, and their memory goes a little, and especially when they are Usador the Teal, the local wizard leader, that can lead to some interesting things happening to yourself and your surroundings. What goes on is that there's a couple of gnomes surrounding Usador that know how to like make sure to put out fires. Sudden creatures appear, somebody can tame it. So like if he has an outburst, we're all ready. Everyone looks a little tense, but there Usador is, by the ribbon with unnecessarily large scissors. And there's a crotchety old woman standing about a foot away, looking concerned at the scissors especially, and about Usador holding them. But he addresses the group. He says, ladies and gentle gnomes, we are gathered here today to join in matrimony, to open the door, the festival. There's a festival. It's the Snowdrop Festival, and we are here today to do things that are fun. Fun things, yes. We will do fun things inside, but you are outside, and this is a scissors. And I open this festival, and then yeah, that he snips the ribbon in half, and with that, the festival is open. And I think this is a good time for a little break, and then after the break, we'll see if we can test our skills at the festival grounds.
See you guys shortly. Hello, we're back with more of this chaos. Hope you're enjoying it so far. We are.
Yes.
But enough of that. I'm going to hand over to. I'm going to let go of the reins again and let the wonderful DM take over.
The Snowdrop Festival has just been opened. It was anticlimactic, as per usual, because Usador thought he was at a wedding for a while there, and then he forgot what to do with scissors. But it's been accomplished, and as you all file into the festival grounds, there's wonderful things meeting you. The first thing that I should let people know about is that Steven sneaks into the crowd, because Jeff is away for a little while. But Steven sneaks into the crowd, and he's got plans of his own today that may come to fruition later. But the festival is open. Merry music is being made on the music stage already, where some local self-styled musicians try their best to impress the crowd. There's currently Bramble and Blossom. They're both kids who play nutball on the local nutball field, but they're currently trying their very, very best at something close to a saxophone. It's not good, but they're trying so hard. And there is the clamor of people behind stalls trying to sell their wares, and festival barkers trying to get you to like pin the tail on a mouse, or pull a rope against Mrs. Squid's very own badger. Hank, actually, because Crow is... I was going to say, and the whole crowd, oh yes, consisting of one.
Consisting of one,
Hank,
just me.
What would you like to get accomplished today?
So,
where do you want to start?
What time does the pie eating contest start? It's in 2 hours, right?
It's in 2 hours, yeah.
Great. Okay.
So, and you promised Steven you wouldn't eat anything till then.
Yeah, so in order to build up an appetite and to make sure that I don't eat anything, because, you know, can't eat anything until for 2 hours, I want to go and pull the badger.
All right.
I'm going to pull the
Work up
badger.
a sweat.
There's
Pull the badger.
already a whole crowd of people over at the badger pool. So you'll have to wait in line.
Boring. Boring.
Someone who's muscled his way to the front is Wilkes Jamhorn. Wilkes is a handsome and vacuous youth who is a couple of years younger than you and
Typical
didn't
Jamborn.
seem to have any talents except for having extremely shiny teeth. And then behind him in line is Bowden. His name's Bowden Bramble. He's huge. And he's the father of the two that are currently trying their best on stage right now. He's a huge gnome, a pretty blunt guy, and it's a chubby fella who like you suspect there might be muscle under there. And there is a rumor that outside of town he keeps a pet rat. But that is just hearsay, as far as you know.
Okay.
And then there is Topus Tumblebelly.
Are all these people in front of me?
They've all gotten in front of you in line. Actually, Topus butts out because he sees something shiny and runs away. Quite frankly, that's an unfocused individual. So ahead of you in line is Bowden, and in front of that there's Wilkes Jamhorn.
Wilkes Jamhorn.
Wilkes Jamhorn, brother to Lord Jamhorn, who's a local. Like it's just hoity-toity.
It's hoity-toity shit, yeah. Okay.
Roll me a d6 for
Okay.
seeing if you notice anything about the situation.
It's cocked.
Could help you in this
A
situation.
5.
A 5. All right. The first thing you notice is that a crowd of people, mostly consisting of gnome women, is forming to watch the badger pull. There's also a couple of old geezers. Some you know from, they used to be barbecue dads and are now barbecue granddads from the Barbecue Association. And they've just come to look and judge, really.
Mm-hmm.
But the idea is that you can win a great prize as long as you manage to outpull a badger.
Outpull a badger.
Yes, there's a rope pulling contest. There's a barker out front. He says, step right up, step right up. And the first person up is Wilkes Jamhorn. Who makes a big spectacle of smiling towards the crowd, waving. And there's a large...
Oi! Wilkes, why don't you use your fucking teeth to pull it?
Roll me a d6 for heckling, I'd say.
Yes! That's cocked. I have too much things on my desk. Fuck, shit, there goes the die. Crap! That's a 1.
Alright. You say, why don't you use your teeth to pull it? And Wilkes goes, that is an excellent suggestion, you nasty little shit. And he takes the big fucking rope in his perfect teeth.
Oh my god.
And he faces off against what looks like an actual fucking badger. And that's when you realize, oh, Mrs. Squint, who is the druid in town and basically in charge, even though she doesn't have the title, she has a badger familiar. And this is him. And and suddenly you are far more worried than you were when you got in line. And let's roll for this man. He's using his perfect teeth, so I'll give him an extra die.
Perfect teeth to pull.
Gives extra strong teeth.
And he holds on for longer than you'd expect a man to pulling with his teeth to hold on versus a badger. But it's not very long before it gets pulled over the line and loses to the badger. And the barker goes, next! Do you want to try and cut in line, or you want to let Bowden give it a go?
Boden's taking this. I'm perfectly fine.
All right.
Oh, yes. Thank you, White Snow Owl. Failed.
Oh, yes. Remember, 1 XP. Thank you. All right. Bowden takes his shirt off.
Okay.
And you find that the whole town had presumed to be layers and layers of fat was in fact rock hard muscle.
Oh, shit.
There's a couple of, there's one woman just swoons right off the bat.
Mm-hmm.
All ones.
And you notice Marigold in the crowd. She looks kind of impressed. There's somebody else also in the crowd, staring straight at you. And you recognize this person as Flora.
Okay.
Flora is an excitable young woman. Early 30s. She lives nearby. And she just gives you a big thumbs up.
Give it some sideways thumbs up back.
All right. Bowden squares up. And this man rolls with 3d6s.
No. All ones.
I kind of.
What do you want to do? It's the face of a man who's going to try some sneaky.
Yeah, it's the face of a man who wants to do something. I wanna, because this is so stupid, I'm gonna dive into my little bag of rocks and pull out a rock that when it's thrown and hits some hard surface, makes a really loud crack.
All right. Yeah. Roll knowing about rocks to pick the right rock.
All right,
He just got pop rocks in his
3d6s.
pocket. This is not a pop rock. This is an actual thing. There are rocks out there that
know.
formed that went under pressure that actually have sort of this innate
All right.
thing inside. Hey, that's a 6.
Very
6
nice.
and a 3. 6 and a 3.
A 6 and a 3?
Yep.
How many experience points did you have?
I have 2.
2. Okay. Oh, you
Yeah,
could have
just
exploded this one if you had 3. Oh, man. All right.
And
But
then what I
Exploding
want
rocks.
to and then
That's
what I want
good.
to do is I want to throw it.
yeah.
Fuck it.
Do it.
Look,
Do it.
I'm thinking too much as Edward and not enough as Hank, because Edward's thinking, okay, so I need to be careful about it. No, fuck
No.
this shit. I'm Hank. I'm gonna throw it surreptitiously. As soon as Bowden starts to pull, I'll throw it surreptitiously so it lands behind him. It makes a loud crack behind him.
All right. So, you rolled really well, so that I'll go ahead and let you do that just fine. So Bowden's going to roll, and I've got 3d6s here. So usually on a 10, I'd let him hold his ground for the first part. But with you, I think I'll make it harder. I'll make it at least a 12. He has to get at least a 12 in order to hold his ground in the first leg of this.
Okay.
And he rolls ridiculously high. That's a 13.
Wow.
So
Damn.
he just nabbed it. That's 2 4s and a 5. And if I can do my math right, that is a 13.
2 4s and a 5. 9. Yeah, it's 13.
Yeah. So he holds his ground. It's incredible, and a hush falls over the crowd. At least the crowd near here. Everybody else is still doing a big old ruckus, but a hush falls over the crowd as Bowden, squares up, his big muscles flexing under all that fat, and manages to hold his ground against a grown-ass badger. He's going to try and pull back. Is there anything else you want to do while you're at it? So what you don't want him to do is beat you to the prize.
Yeah, exactly. I'm trying to think of that.
There's more than one prize in this case.
How do I do the fucking rocks? I kind of want to do something again with the rocks, but it seemed to work, but it also didn't really work. Ooh, okay.
You could also try something new, and the chances of you rolling all 6s on a roll with 1 die is bigger.
That's true. Can I? Fucking random. I kind of want to cast a spell.
All right.
Yeah. I'm gonna. Okay. Does this make sense?
Explain where you got that magic from to begin with.
Yeah, that's
let's
what I'm
start
trying to
there.
think about. That's what I'm trying to think about. Okay.
Is it the fish?
So,
Silverfish magic.
no. God, no. God, that's making me so squirm. That's making me squirm so much. No. Okay. So, this is going to be based on rocks because I'm making this a thing now. It's totally based on rocks. I'm now tapping into the pseudoscience of energy rocks. Okay. Complete pseudoscience. Complete not the bullshit.
Bring it. You know about
I'm
rocks.
tapping into it. I'm tapping into it because it's hilarious. So, so amethyst is supposed to have this very healing energy, but I want to say that I have like a really, really nice nice piece of amethyst which the top part of it is this beautiful, really dark purple color, but instead of it going to white, which is what it would be, it goes to like this sort of smoky color. And this combination, which is extremely rare, happens to also have magical properties to it. So I'm just excuse the phraseology. I'm fondling that rock in my rock pack right now, and I'm going.
Somebody added to the quote.
Yeah.
You go fondle that rock, yeah.
I'm fondling the rock, and I say, "Get weaker, you fucking idiot! Get weaker, get weaker." And that's how I'm casting a weakness spell.
Right.
To reduce the power of Bowden.
So you fondle your stones magically.
I fondled my stones magically, yes.
And cast a weakening spell. Very good. I'll let you add the 2d6 about knowing about rocks, and if you do well enough on this, I'll let you have magic
stones.
Ah, fuck. 1 and a 3.
A 1 and a 3. So,
he fails to perform.
What happened is that, yes, the rocks are kind of special. Unfortunately, they go off in your pants. So, what was that thing you were whispering to yourself?
Get weaker, you fucking idiot. Get weaker.
This is not necessarily relevant for today, but you may find that over the course of the next few weeks, there's certain things you tend to do in the privacy of your own bedroom that are just harder.
Yes, I love it.
Just harder to accomplish for a while.
One advantage, at least he won't have to clean the special sock for a while.
No, yeah, very true.
Fucking hell, mate. I love it. That's amazing.
Okay. Never knew it was going to head this way.
Oh, come on, you're playing with 3 guys.
But yeah, fair point. Bowden's gonna roll normally, and let's see, 5 is 7 and 3 is 10. But the DC was 12 now, so he doesn't quite make it. So right for a second there, It seems as though all is lost. Your dick feels limp. That man is muscular, and Marigold is staring at him as though she wishes to eat him alive. And he's pulling, and the badger's moving forward, and everything's crazy, and your whole world is over. And then he lets go, and he falls back onto the ground. The whole crowd releases an ah in desperation, sadness, and overall horniness.
So, question GM.
Yeah.
This is a pulling contest, I know.
Well, that's going to be a bit more difficult now.
different things. Very good. Well done, Jeff. That was very quick.
Have an XP for that, actually, Jeff.
Is there any rule about using tools so long as you are pulling the badger? Is there any rules against using items or things so long as you're still pulling the badger?
And the one guy got his teeth.
Let me be very clear about this. Daniel Danger filed a petition on rules and regulations for the badger pool 5 months in advance, and Steven's been blocking him every step of the way.
Yes.
It's been very, very hard to get any rules through, mostly because the person in charge of decision making is Mrs. Squint, who tends to decide for her own self what is good for the village or not.
Shit.
Quite frankly, the rules are defeat the badger. That's it.
Great. Cool. Thank you.
Yes. All right. You're almost up next, but first, Crawley.
Yeah.
You're riding a beetle into town, eh?
Yeah.
All right. You still have to make it through town. I'm assuming you want to make it through town without being observed because you want to make a big splash.
I'll try.
Correct? Or am I
Yes.
assuming that incorrectly?
I don't think I have any control over how this rhino beetle runs. So he's just going towards town.
Okay. Sure. All right, then,
I mean, I will try and see if I can direct him towards the corral. Maybe, like, where, because if they're riding horses around an area, maybe that can also be, like, because there's no bulls, but this is our bull-sized bull. So we could use this maybe as, like, a bucking bronco kind of situation. If I could get it into the corral. But causing some chaos in the meantime as well.
I don't know about bulls, my man. You are fully aware of the badger with the badger rope pull.
Yeah.
That there's a field mouse for the pin the tail and the field mouse section. And the field mouse is a feisty one.
Okay.
So if you want to aim it towards another animal, you could choose between the badger or the field mouse.
Do it. Do it.
Badger.
Do it. Yeah.
Right.
Good choice.
You roll me a d6 for riding.
6.
Come on.
Oh,
No!
Hey, 1.
Oh no.
Oh, boy.
XP. Oh yeah, XP.
Take an XP.
Oh yeah, true.
I forgot I should have also taken an XP for my exploding rock.
Yes, you should. You definitely should. So you try and steer this thing. It's definitely going. It's not going towards town.
Where's
It's
it going?
where the fuck it wants to go. Which currently is like in circles around one particular mushroom.
Oh, okay.
So it's not super excited about this. You could try and motivate it in order to get it into a certain direction,
Yes.
perhaps.
I will. Oh, you know what? Sparklebutt! Sparklebutt, where are you?
Out of nothing, just sheer thin air in the darkness of the woods, you hear a twinkling. And then a poof! And then a lot of sparkles. And a little voice right by your ear goes, "Yeah!"
We're trying to lure this thing towards the towards the festival. What?
Thing?
Yes, this thing I'm riding. Help me lure it towards the badger.
Okay. I will turn into... I don't know, what does it follow?
Other rhino beetles?
Okay.
Can you just transform into this
Okay, I
thing?
can do that. Okay, I'll focus real hard. Roll up to 6. A 6 turns into a rhino beetle. Okay, I think I got it. Am I a beetle? Am I a beetle?
Yeah, you look just like it, except a little smaller.
It's not the size that matters, it's the beetleness of it all. Okay, to town! And there goes Sparklebutt.
Yeah.
Right ahead.
Hopefully this thing chases it.
Follow Sparklebutt into town. Roll me a d6 if you roll odds. Then you arrive before it is Hank's turn. If you roll evens, you'll arrive after.
Please roll
Odds.
after. Oh, okay.
Okay.
That's 5.
Oh no, before.
That's-
No, yeah, actually, I wanted you to
You
go
arrived
so we
before.
can-
Yeah.
All right. So as everything's been going on, the guy with the teeth, the guy with the muscles, everything, and you've just been steadily following Sparklebutt into town. And it's just super exciting. Okay, it's so exciting. We're gonna scare so many people.
Sparklebutt is my familiar now, because I'm a wizard. I'm a bug wizard.
Eat my... It just goes faster and faster. You crash into town. Great. Yeah. You. Where do you want to aim for? If you want to aim your beetle, where do you want to tell Sparklebutt to go?
Badger! In
To
front
the
of
badger.
the badger pool. And then
All
I'm
right.
and then as I go, I'm gonna fall off, so I'm not caught in the middle of the.
Hank, out of absolutely fucking nowhere,
Hmm?
through a stall, comes a giant rhino beetle, and riding on top is your downstairs neighbor, Mr. Crowley.
Okay.
And followed, by the way, a couple, like a good while behind is a child of 14, just sort of yelling and screaming, rolling a jar of bugs.
Don't care about that. Care about the fucking giant massive beetle that's coming right
Yep.
towards me. And I'm going to... Like... my hand's been in my rock bag.
Yeah? Yeah, you've been following the rocks for a while. Just
Still
gathering
funneling.
courage, funneling your
Gathering
gun.
courage, following a rock.
Probably your
And
rocks.
he's just gonna... He's gonna pull out whatever he's got in his hand and throw it at the rhinoceros beetle. Don't know what it is.
Fucking fun. Yeah. You don't know about rocks because you're throwing whatever. So roll me
Right now, don't care. Just-
1d6, and we'll see how effective it is based on how you roll.
Oh, for fuck's sake. Stay on the bloody desk! There we go, a 4.
A 4.
That
Alright.
die bounced 3 times across my desk and off for it.
We'll say good, not amazing. So, what within that scope would you like to happen?
You also have XP to make it a 6.
I do, but I want
You
to save
do.
it. I want to save it.
Okay.
Let's say
Explode
that.
your rock throwing.
Let's say okay. How's because I was thinking about it anyway earlier. How's about I pull out another of those same rocks that crackle that crack when you throw them hard against something. But instead of it being a large one, it's like a tiny one, and I'm able to throw it, and it's still. If it's up to you, GM, how much you want this to happen, but I throw it and it hits him, and it cracks, but doesn't really make a big impact.
All right. Yeah,
It's
with
up-
a
it's up to
4,
you.
it hits like right in front of the beetle, and it startles the beetle into a different trajectory.
Okay, cool.
Decide like this. While this is going on, Steven, where are you? Because you've been emerging into the crowds, waiting for your moment. Is your moment here? Where are you?
I would say that considering there is a tiny bit of confusion going on right now, that this is my time to shine.
My time to shine.
All right. What do you want to do about it?
Well, I would like to toss a pie into someone's face.
Great.
So
Anyone's face specifically?
Elder or priest, anyone who's important.
Anyone who's
and
important.
who's nearby.
All right. Which of the things are you at? The badger rope pull, the music stage, the pin the tail and the field mouse, the pie eating competition stage.
Probably be near the badger area.
Yeah. Okay. The important people present there are Wilkis is looking perfect tooth as ever, but standing there defeated on the side. So there's Wilkis Jamhorn there.
Please throw his face.
There's people still queuing for it. Behind Hank. Who else is queuing? There's a teenage wizard called Erwin queuing right behind Hank.
Teenage wizard, absolutely.
And he's the apprentice to Usador.
Teenage wizard, you have me there.
Very good. All right. I don't think pieing is one of your skills just yet. But let's see if we can make it one.
Throwing, maybe?
Yeah. You go ahead and roll a d6 and see what happens.
Yes,
it's a 5.
Yes, White's Noel, Owen mentioned.
Yep. That's a 5, which means there's a pie solidly in the face of... You could level it up to a 6 and gain a skill.
I'm at 2 experience, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, fuck it, why not?
All right. What kind of skill would you like to create in this moment? What kind of thing would you be extra good at from this point on?
Throwing?
Yeah. Basically, you learn the spell catapults.
Hey.
Oh my god, we've got a catapult wizard.
Full circle. Okay. So you've made it a 6, and that means it hits Erwin right in the face. And
Woman's RuneScape.
Erwin's a wizard. And he's been taught by his parents to do right by people and to be good. But there's moments where being taught by a senile old crackpot leaves a mark on you. So let's see what Erwin does in return.
Oh, he didn't see me.
He rolls an 8. No, but he is going to... well, okay. If you want to be sneaky about it, roll me 2d6s for sneak, because you got that.
Oh, yeah. I thought I had mentioned that. Sorry.
Oh, sorry.
It's a 4 and a 6 for a 10.
Really good. Okay, so he turns around, magically pissed, does not see it was you, and instead fully goes off on... I think he just releases a spell, and the spell I just rolled pretty all right. So let's see if it hits anything. Hits the badger. This is all right. Badger's now purple.
Aww.
Badger's now purple. This is unfortunate. But there we have it. Yeah, you've solidly pissed off Erwin. And
Awesome.
he leaves the line. Left in line is Hank, your downstairs neighbor.
Yeah, I'll walk up to Hank and offer Hank part of the pie. The other pie I stole.
Did you do anything to that pie?
No.
Alright.
This is a normal pie.
Oh, thanks. But don't you want me to like not eat anything before the pie contest?
Nah, mate, I got that arranged.
Yeah, but I still want it. Thanks though.
Yeah, enjoy. I hope it's a good one.
Yeah, me too. Is it my
Alright.
turn for the badger?
It
Or
is your turn for the badger.
It is my turn to the yeah.
Yeah. All right, Barker, come step right up, young. Oh, Hank. Yep. Yep.
Hi.
Hank, the tank.
Yeah.
And the laughter is in character. He stifles a little grin. And
That's fair.
well, there it is. It's about 5 times as big as you are, if not bigger. It's
fuck you are big.
It's bright purple. And it's holding the other end of a rope you're supposed to pull.
Like
You know you're
angry at the
purple.
moment, probably.
It goes and loses its headphones.
Drops the
Oh,
rope.
okay. So you
I
don't know
win!
purple. I would know what badgers eat. Oh, hey!
Hmm?
There's a bug over there you might like. And I go to grab the rope at the same time and point towards the beetle that's rampaging now. There's a bug over there you might like.
All right. So you're trying to distract.
Yes.
All right. Crawley, if you want, you can help with this if you give a shit about what's going on around here.
I am just currently on the beetle, or I'm on. I forgot if I was on Sparkle Butt Beetle or on this beetle. 'Cause
You
I-
were on the regular beetle, and
Yeah.
Sparklebutt is ahead of you, even though nobody else can perceive him.
I think I was originally trying to. I think I was originally trying to like fall off the beetle as soon as we kind of got towards the badger place,
All right.
just so that no one would know it was me that was here. Although a bunch of people probably saw me riding in on town on it.
Yeah.
So I would have tried to fall off the beetle and like try to sneak away to go cause mischief somewhere else.
Okay, so you don't want to help Hank do anything for this competition.
He doesn't even know
Nah.
that Hank's there.
Nope. Doesn't give a shit. All right.
I would like to help Hank.
You want to help Hank.
Oh,
How do you help Hank?
As soon as the actual pulling starts,
Mhm.
I would like to toss the other half of the pie I have to the badger.
Ah,
And
okay.
distract him.
First, Hank,
I'm now
let's
an
roll
expert in
for
throwing.
distract you, and then we'll see
Roll
if
for
Steven can
Okay.
help with the distracting.
all right,
So
all right.
roll 1d6, and then Steven.
I rolled a 4, and I'm going to use 2 experience points to up that to 6.
Very good. And then we'll add because Steven has a 2 in throwing, and he's throwing this pie.
Yes.
So that's a total of 8, which by far succeeds the DC. So you gain a new skill, Hank,
Distraction.
which is distraction.
Nice.
Distract.
Yeah, now I have a 2 in distract.
Or how?
This will
actually,
come
how-
really, really much in handy when your mother's.
I was actually no. I was
Oh,
about,
no,
I was about,
stuff
to, I was
again.
about to say. What about fast talking?
What about it?
What about instead of calling it distraction?
Mm-hmm.
How about we call it fast talking,
It's a
Ah,
bluff.
like a
No,
bluff?
it's
yeah.
like a bluff. All right.
'Cause,
Then
'cause
I
that-
do need
'cause
you
that-
to act that out for me, my man.
Oh, okay. Well,
a lot of bluff because there is a
Let's-
bug over there.
because I'm using the. I'm
Yeah, you can. I will call
Yeah,
it
I'm-
sweet talk. We've
sweet
got
talk. Yeah,
sweet talk here.
yeah. Sweet
You've
talk.
got a 2 in sweet talk.
Look at that, because distraction sounds a little bit too catch-all.
Yeah. Oh, I don't
Yes.
mind. We're doing a one shot.
Oh, that's true. Yeah. But, I do,
But sweet talk it
it's-
is.
Sweet talk. Yeah.
You've just sweet talked the badger into being
Diplomacy.
a little. So that lowers your DC from a 10
Great.
to an 8.
Yes. Cool.
All right. So hold your ground.
This is impossible. Because it's one die. I have rolled a 2.
You've rolled a 2.
I rolled a 2.
All right.
They roll a 1
So-
or 2. Oh no, it's 3 die.
This is what goes down. The crowd has once again gathered, and the people that know you are holding their breath, and the people that don't know you actually are not expecting much. But the people that know you a little too well know that like unexpected things might still happen around you. And then there's one person who seems to be hoping that nothing happens to their drug dealer. There's a young woman in the crowd that I identified before as Flora goes, woo! And you grab hold of the rope and you pull, and nothing happens.
Yeah.
And then the badger pulls, and you land face forward.
Yes.
Right on the ground there.
Yes, White Snowbell, this is so totally Loki versus Hulk. I love it.
Yep.
Yeah. Yeah. So face down in the mud.
Grass.
There's polite applause from the crowd.
Of course. golf applause.
That wasn't mud on the ground. It was badger leftovers.
Strong. Yeah. Okay. Ow. Okay. Get up from my position and
All right.
Find something to clean myself off from the mud and grass.
You go and clean yourself off. It's gonna take a little while. Meanwhile, anybody want to do anything else before the big pie eating competition?
I'm gonna go bug the people in their stalls, and I'm gonna go behind.
Oh, I just got the pun.
Oh God! Oh,
Take an
wow.
XP.
Yeah, that
It hurts.
too. That hurts.
It hurts.
Fucking hell.
Oh.
Take an XP and take that pun out of here.
Oh, God.
You go bug some people.
Oh, jeez,
Yeah.
I just got the pun as well. Fucking hell.
All right.
God, that hurts.
Do you want to go to a food vendor or a merchandise vendor, or do you want to go to one of the carnival barkers?
I'm gonna go to some food vendors.
All right. There's Peter's Pepper Pastries.
Yep, I'm gonna start with them.
Wonderful
Yep.
tongue twister.
I'm gonna just go behind the counter and start smacking it with my butterfly net.
Amazing. Sure. You've done really well on skills so far. Sure. Hey man, roll for destruction, I guess.
No!
Is it a 1? Take an XP. The dice hate you.
They do.
Yes.
Well, I got 4 XP, so if I roll a 2, eventually I'm 5, and then I can't fail.
Yep. Eventually failure will end. But not today.
I just kind of waved my wand in the air at him.
What do they call this place? Peter's Pepper something.
Peter's Pepper Pastries.
Pastries, that's it. Peter's Pepper Pastries. The thing about Peter is that you may have what you call your magic stick. Peter has baking supplies. And especially, it's not Peter that comes out to chase you off. It's Peter's wife.
Oh no.
And she has the rolling pin.
They're just gonna run away. Oh no!
Yeah. Peter's wife chases you.
Oh no!
Chases you kind of far away from the stands. Actually, this is not going well.
Oh, what is Peter's wife's name?
Do you know what? Do you wanna? Sorry, Peter's wife's name?
Yeah.
Let me pull that out of my ass. Give me a second. Peter's wife's name. Clearly, she's called Viola.
that's a nice name.
Yeah. All right. You're gonna tell me to do something.
You are going to have to hide in the crowd, my man. Otherwise, Viola's gonna beat you to shit with a rolling pin.
Yeah, I'm gonna jump to hide in the crowd.
Mm-hmm.
Or hide in the next stall. No, I'm just gonna hide in the crowd for now.
The DC is gonna be so much higher if you try to hide right there.
No, not
Okay.
in her stall, in someone else's stall.
My man,
But
roll for hide.
Yeah, roll for hide. Thanks.
6! You successfully hide yourself in the crowd. This is now a skill of yours. You can hide.
Yeah. 2d6. Hell yeah. Alright. Next food stall.
I hate you. And so does everybody in town. All right. Do you want to do another food stall? What do they sell
Yeah.
here? You tell me.
They sell soup.
Soup. Yeah. This is Mrs. Hawthorne Gooseberry's carrot soup. She grows a couple of carrots a year and mashes them up fine. And that's a lot of soup for the whole village. And you eat carrot soup for like a week. But, you know, it's good for a festival, and she does extra special spices when it's the festival time. What you know about Mrs. Hawthorne Gooseberry that she's frequently helped by a Mr. Beans. You've never seen this Mr. Beans. He doesn't come out of its
Mr. Beans.
burrow very often, but you do know that he's sometimes around. So you know that messing with Mrs. Hawthorne Gooseberry's soup is a little bit of a risk.
Yeah.
What do you want to do to the soup?
I don't do anything to the soup. I just get behind the stall and just shake my butterfly net at her.
You shit.
That's so kind of me. It's just he just annoys them. He doesn't try to ruin anything.
Thing about Miss Hawthorne Gooseberry, partially blind, has been around so long, doesn't care anymore.
A little bit just to make some noise.
It's oh my boy, oh good boy. You need to leave, please.
Okay.
Please, my boy, get out.
Okay. Sorry, Mrs. Hawthorne.
Yeah. Hey,
I don't mess with the blind. That's
if you
right.
want soup, get in line, okay? If you're hungry, just get in line or sign up for the pie thing. Just don't bother me with your silly stick, okay?
Free pie. Okay, pie thing. All right, I'm gonna go sign up for the pie.
All right. Well, you go do that now, young man.
I'm gonna go sign up for the pies.
Oh, all right. Well, have a good Snowdrop Festival, you freak. Goes back to ladling soup.
Oh no!
I'm sorry.
They run off to the.
That's a quote.
Okay, Crowley.
Hop my way to the pie festival.
You can. There's the sign-up sheet is moved to the stage because they're prepping for the contest, and you can sign in right there. And I've got a couple seats open. Says the person currently signing you up, whose name I shan't reveal unless you ask me, because bloody hell. I've got a couple of seats open. And as a DM, I'm going to ask you to roll me a d6 to determine which seat you're going to get. One of these pies is interesting ingredients.
Oh yeah, that's right. That's 6!
Alright. So that is from this one. It's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5,
Swear
6.
to God, Crawley dies. No, I'm just kidding.
Oh, that's actually.
I mean,
Yellow
that
Boss,
is-
so I don't know what effect that's going to do.
Yeah.
Yellow Boss is a boss. It's not a stone.
And then, let's see, and then that's you in this place. Very good. Very good, very good. Just trying to remember your name. Crawley. Ew. All right. Got you. Creepy Crawley. The festival goes on for a while. Stephen, is there anything you want to do before the pie eating competition starts?
I'm good for now.
All right. Then you, Hank, you get cleaned up. Crawley, you shake your stick at a couple more people before you give up and just go to the pie eating competition. And Stephen merges into the crowds to observe as they call the competitors for the nut pie competition.
Ooh,
Gather
it's time.
at the Feast of Nuts stage, please.
Huh?
Now,
Oh shit, it's me! Ah!
As I
as
hop
you
my way down
all
to the...
gather, let me make clear the rules of this competition. The whole village has heard this spiel every year, but they still listen. As long as the candle burns, you may eat the pies. As soon as the candle ceases burning, we will count the number of eaten pies. Are we clear? And the crowd goes, yeah! Competitors on the stage, please. And the people getting onto the stage. First off, there's Lord Jamhorn, the brother to Wilkes Jamhorn, recently defeated by a badger. Crawley. Flora gets on the stage.
Oh.
Daniel is there. I've put an abbreviation here that I don't remember. Oh yes. Hodor, your local mushroom farmer, is there. He's in real estate. He builds the mushrooms and you live in them.
There it is. There it is. There it is. Mushroom farmer. Amazing real estate.
Yep.
Fucking
Yep.
crazy.
And then somebody I've marked with HT that I don't remember. Oh, it's just Hank. It's Hank the Tank.
It's me.
Of course.
HT, Tank.
HT, Hank the Tank.
Yes, very good. Right, so Jamhorn, Crawley, Flora, Daniel, Hodor, and Hank the Tank, in that order.
Oh, hey, there you are.
By the way, Hank waits until the very last moment to see which seat is his, because he doesn't
Very
know
good.
he doesn't know which way is right, so he waits to see.
In time, you find out which seat is the right seat. It's the furthest from the point where you enter the stage.
He hasn't
Oh.
got a clue. So.
Hi, Hank. Hi, Hank.
All right.
Hi, Crawley. Hey, Flora.
They bring out the pie baskets. And at this point, it is almost impossible to find out which basket was going to go to which person. However, Stephen, you know that there was like 6 baskets. So that means that the third basket could be the person sitting in seat number 3, which up to this point is Flora.
Did you just poison my friend?
All right. The barker yells, "It is almost time to light the candle. If you want to don your bibs, you can do so now." And before even touching his bib,
I don't know.
Daniel takes out a tape measure and checks the regulation height and width and depth of the pies.
Oh my god.
Every single one in his basket. And it takes a while, and everyone has to wait for that.
You're meant to eat the fucking things, not measure them. What are you trying to do? Measure them up for a wedding or something?
Daniel has sons in the audience from his failed marriage.
Don't care.
Yeah, and they are also looking with extreme disappointment at their dad, who wants to make sure that this is fair.
God.
And that's when our announcer, our carnival barker, comes with the candle. And this thing could theoretically burn for a while, but this is outdoors, so there could be a gust any moment, and then the candle's out. So pacing, difficult in this one. All right, everyone in the group participating in the eating competition, if you want to use any of the skills you've accumulated over this session to help, you can. If you can creatively convince me to that a skill applies, I will allow it. And there's a couple people who roll with advantage on this one, so who roll an extra die. And in this case, it is Daniel rolls an extra die because he's been training with the Barbecue Dads Association. And Flora rolls an extra die as well.
I would like
think it'll be
to
fine.
use my hiding skill in order to sneak somewhere in the tent and create a small distraction. Just so everyone is not looking, and then sneak to the table where the pies are and shout Flora's and Daniel's pie basket.
Right, so you want to create a big distraction elsewhere and then sneak back.
Yeah.
All right.
Okay, that's something.
What kind of big distraction do you want to... There's still... Let me remind everyone, there's still a beetle, like, rampaging through there. They're trying to catch him. That's still going on. And however, they've persisted on this competition. So what else do you want to contribute to create chaos here?
I would like to start a small fire.
Brilliant. Yeah. First roll me sneak to see if you can pull this off without being caught.
Double 5.
Very good. You're great.
I know. Thank you.
You're great at sneaking. And nobody will ever know that this was you. Roll me a D6 just to start a fire.
A 4.
Okay. Yeah, I feel like that's a fire start. It's not a big fire, but it's definitely a fire. You can maybe do something to make it larger or make it more distracting, or wait until it gets bigger.
I'll add some fuel to the fire.
What kind of fuel?
My apron. My apron that I'm wearing.
Okay, yeah,
I
sure.
never took it off, so.
Yeah. No, yeah, that's true. You're still dressed in the chef's outfit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Any other
You want to keep your hat on?
Items? Definitely.
Okay, cool. You still got the chef's hat on. Feeding the apron to the fire. Fire grows much bigger. Will definitely be a distraction.
See if I can find some small other things that can burn.
Yep.
Wood. Bugs. Rocks.
Trees.
Yeah, you can do that. Do you want to roll a check about it, or do you just want to wait until it does its thing and then sneak back to the stage?
I will roll for it.
All right, roll me another
lucky.
D6.
That's a 5.
5. Would you like to
Yes.
boost that? Because I think you may still have XP left.
In that case, I will boost that. I will boost my gathering skill.
Very good. You now have a skill in pyrotechnics.
Nice.
Or that. Okay. No, well then let's burn the place down.
All right. Yeah. That's definitely
goes our
going to
ruins.
happen to this tent at some point. The big cake, by the way, still inside. You've successfully solidly set fire to the tent and sneak back to the stage in
and I
order
will
to...
just, move back to the crowd, and as soon as I'm in the crowd again, I will just gently pop up and look at where the fire is going and brought some people. There, something's happening. Not the beetle.
A large hamster that you know as Mr. Beans turns around, sees the
No.
fire, and goes, "Oh no." And that's all he says. as he sort of muscles off towards the fire. And when Mr. Beans turns, the crowd turns, because this is a hamster, and everybody notices the fire as Mr. Beans
is a hamster.
takes care of the whole. Yeah, he's a full-on fucking hamster. More backstory upon inquiry. But yeah, as Mr. Beans turns, so does the crowd, as everybody notices the absolutely massive fire that's currently forming.
Right, and as soon as people noticing, I look at to see if the contestants of the fire eating contest are also distracted.
Yes. Well, I am.
You can decide to be distracted or roll to notice.
No,
I will. No, well, that's one. But I'll roll to see if the others are.
Yeah. The rest are solidly distracted. You rolled well enough that the whole
okay.
crew is distracted. You've boosted your pyrotechnics very high.
Then I'll sneak again and switch out Flora's and Daniel's basket.
All right, you've done so.
Oh, do I need to roll for sneaking?
Yeah. Give me another sneak, 2d6.
4, and that's a 4.
Double force, that'll do it. Definitely. All right,
What?
you swap the baskets.
Right, and after I've swapped the baskets, I will throw some sand on Daniel's pie.
No.
Yeah. Hard to do that sneaky though. How are you gonna do that sneaky, or are you not going to do that sneaky?
No, I will definitely do that sneaky.
Okay.
Just
Tell me-
because he's distracted, so
Oh,
he's
right.
looking at what
Right.
the
So
fire
you're
shit,
getting off the stage, or you're still on the stage near the baskets,
Well,
or?
still on the stage. I will, I have my emergency dirt pocket, which
As you
every
do.
accountant in Mushroom Town has, and
As you do, as
I
you do,
will
as you
throw my emergency dirt
Let
packet
me out
on
of pockets.
Daniel's pies. You poor people may not have pockets. I'm an accountant. I have
Oh,
money.
wait up. Hey, you have 2d6 in throwing. So give me a throwing roll, 2d6.
That's a 6, and that's a 2.
That's a solid 8 of there. You managed to throw some sand into Daniel's direction. That will probably get into his face and his mustache, of which he is very proud.
Oh, that's good.
You
Is he
didn't
still
notice
distracted?
that one.
No, I think he's very distracted about the sand in his eye, so he hasn't noticed you yet.
Alright, so if he's blind at the moment from the sand, I would like to sneak up behind his chair and see if I can sabotage his chair. I
will-
really hate this guy.
Dude, you're
Fucking
pushing
hell.
your luck here.
I don't care. He's
Alright.
such a prick.
That's so good. Give me 1 second. In the distance, you hear the sound of Mrs. Squint dealing with things. And it's something that she's very good at because she's been tending to Usador all this time. So you hear the sound of inexplicably a lot of water. And you realize that she's just conjured water out of thin air. And you've got precious little time to do something to this man's chair. What do you do?
I go behind the chair,
Yeah,
so I'm near the end of the stage,
yeah.
and I'll just kick one of the legs, and then let myself fall backwards. While I'm falling, jump back and fall out of the tent.
Off the stage.
I'll give
Assassin's
you
Creed.
the I'll give you the chair leg
Assassin's
thing
Creed.
for sure. I'm gonna do an opposed sneak roll now. And I need the people on the stage, so that's Crawley and Hank, to roll a notice roll. So that's 1d6 versus your 2d6 sneak.
Right? I need to roll sneak.
Aw. I'm still distracted by the fire.
Fuck yeah, 6 and a 5.
Wow! Ed, what did you roll?
3.
Yeah. Ain't nobody noticed
Be
nothing.
blind.
Ain't nobody noticed nothing as this man's leg of his chair kicks out from under him. He falls right on his back with this, like, he cracks his head against the back of the stage. And the last thing he mutters as he loses consciousness is the word regulation.
Regulation.
as
Yes.
Daniel fully, like, is out for the count. I don't know if
Oh.
he's still going to be able to do the competition, but he's just
Okay.
cracked his head very hard, and you've snuck behind the stage unseen by anyone. Wait, let me roll for Marigold. What was your roll?
A 6 and a 5.
Well, hang on. Before you do, White Snow just did mention use XP to level to get a level 3 skill.
Yeah.
If you have 1 XP, you
I'm
can.
Not
upgrade
sure
the
if I
5
have
to a
XP
6.
left.
I don't know how
I'm
many. I had
Not
about.
sure if I have XP left.
No, I had one for you, and you used it before.
Yeah, I
Oh,
think
okay,
so.
You're right then. All right.
Yeah, I have the one with 4 XP.
I've got 1 XP. Right?
Yeah, you're good. But you didn't notice him do this because he's
Yeah, I
been
know.
sneaking the whole way through.
hmm
All right.
4 XP, goddamn.
I just noticed the time, so for the sake of expediency, we're going to finish the pie eating contest and then narratively round up the story here.
Yeah. It's fine. I would.
Daniel's fully out. Daniel's fully out, which means his seat is empty. And Lord Jamhorn, who doesn't like to be out of the attention, takes his seat to be in the middle of the stage, so he can be the center of attention as is appropriate.
Oh no!
He will be.
Very good. Flora still rolls with 2d6s. Everybody else rolls with 1d6
So
for how many pies you can get into your gob
GM,
before the candle runs out.
Yeah, I had
Yes.
a thing
What
too,
do you
so-
want to do? Don't worry, I was going to make
like to.
Yeah,
I
yeah,
would
yeah.
like to.
Yeah.
Use my hiding skill to sequester like every other pie from the thing among my person somewhere.
He just gets a new best of pies.
Instead of rolling with 1d6, you can roll with 3d6 because you're adding your hiding to your eating.
Yes.
Alright,
So
and
that's
then
3d6
I'll wait till
for
he
you.
rolls.
And no, we're all rolling at
Okay.
the same time. This is
Okay.
amazing.
So
Crawley,
then-
is there anything extra you want to
Yes. I want to use my town annoyance skill to basically throw my face in the pie, creating a splash of pie juice to get more pie out and eat less pie to successfully still eat more pie.
That's amazing.
do? You're going to amateur wizard.
My beard, yeah, I'm going to amateur
the
wizard.
pie.
My beard is going to change colors because my beard is going to be fully in pie. And yes, I'm going to just basically just splash pie everywhere as I just...
These are nut pies, so your beard is going to turn brown.
Yeah,
Yeah.
a normal color.
Yep.
I get it dyed.
Yep. Hey, add 2d6s to your eating dice, I guess. So you roll with 3d6s. Ed, you roll with 3d6s. Flora rolls with 2d6s, and everybody else rolls with 1d6.
I have just rolled.
I'll make a little list.
I have just rolled. So
Oh,
All right, let me roll for NPCs.
yeah.
dang.
Flora
This is the last roll. I might just have to add all the EXP to get
only
points.
gets a 5. Lord Jamhorn, with the special pies, rolls a 6 total, because that's all he got to roll. And something else will happen later. And something. And there's Hodor, the mushroom farmer, rolled a 4. So now there's only Hank and Crawley left. Crawley, you're on the leftmost, so let's start with you. What did you roll?
I got a 9.
I rolled. Oh, Crawley.
Okay, and
sorry.
Hank?
I rolled 12 total.
Holy
Can
fuck.
I add my 4 XP to give me a 13?
There it is.
Yes, you can.
Yeah.
Can I also then add an XP to get it up to 13?
Yes, you can.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't let you in this, mate.
Damn it. That's
The
perfect.
following thing takes place. First things first. Stephen, this is your most successful day yet. Daniel has a concussion that he might never recover from. It's bad times for him. And as you merge back into the crowd, you can still see the pie eating competition unfolding. Hodor only manages to put 4 pies into his face before he belches, calls it a day, and just leaves the stage. Lord Jamhorn eats 6 whole pies. What did I write down for? I don't remember. It wasn't much for Flora. I think. So Flora tries her best, but at some point she just sort of gives up and starts cheering on Hank for some reason. It's very sweet.
Crowley.
Yeah. So these 2 lads that even you know they live below you. You know a couple of things about their lives. What you don't know is how much fucking pie they could stuff into their tiny little 30-something-year-old mouths. And pie after pie goes in as they both reach a grand total of 13 pies before a gust blows out the candle. And as the festival barker raises both their hands in celebration as a shared victory for the price.
Yeah, no, just kidding.
It is slightly distracting that at that point Lord Jamhorn looks up and loudly exclaims, "I can taste the sky! The blue is extra blue! The clouds are made of fluff! You should all lick it!" And he starts licking the sky. It's very weird. Gets taken off stage to a quiet place. But that's it. The absolute winners of the pie eating competition. And therefore the winners of the first dance of this evening.
We get to dance with each other.
Oh god, we dance with each other? Fucking hell, no
Yes!
way.
Yes! Because there's 2 winners. Because there's 2 winners. And you know what? Let's see how impressed Marigold is. A 6.
Oh, okay.
Marigold is impressed by the
Alright.
size of your mouth. As she imagines all the other things that mouth could theoretically do. And then Crowley, who are you trying to impress here?
Myself. Well, technically, my
That's good.
technically Sparkle Butt, because
Oh, Sparklebutt's good. That's a 1.
Ah.
Sparklebutt loudly farts through your whole ceremony and the first
Good job.
dance, and you are the only person who can hear that.
Yeah.
It's unfortunate.
Doesn't
But
start mimicking
Marigold
it, too.
dances with you, Hank,
Okay.
for this opening dance. And Crawley, who do you dance with to open the dance this evening at the end of the
Sparkle Butt.
festival?
Unless I have to dance with someone. You know
People
what? I'll
keep
dance with
insisting that
Flora.
you do have to dance with a real person. Oh,
Okay, I'll
all
dance
right.
with one of the other contestants.
You dance with Flora. Steven, is there anybody you would like to ask to dance, or are you above it all?
Except I don't
Steven?
dance, I'm more hot.
Sorry, I was distracted.
Is there anybody you would
happens.
like to ask to dance?
I would like to dance with the hamster.
Brilliant.
Yeah.
I want to know more about this hamster.
Mr. Beans never finds out that you were the one who lit the fire, and therefore doesn't hold you responsible for wanton destruction of property. And will dance with you this evening. He is not good at it, but he is very fluffy.
Aw.
And And so we conclude this extremely strange Snowdrop Festival. 2 winners, a potential love, and 1 very badly hallucinating highborn.
The mayor.
Oh, that was amazing.
Lord Jeffrey.
Yeah. Lord
Thank
Jeremy,
you very
100%.
much for joining us in
Too much
this year's
jam.
Snowdrop Festival.
Yeah.
And we'll see you again maybe someday for the Choosing of the Spark. If ever not enough players show up for a regular D&D game. And I need to pull
Return
something else out of
properly.
my ass.
Nice.
That was amazing. Yes, absolutely agreed to get clear.
Yes.
Great job, Lydia.
Good job, Lydia.
That was awesome.
Thank you. That was really fun.
That was absolutely awesome. I had so much fun. Yes, I got to be a button pusher.
Yeah.
I don't often get to be a player, but when I get to be a player, it's a lot of fun. Oh, wow.
Oh, I'm gonna do the thing. What was your favorite moment? Haha, starting with Neil, because he's on top.
The tie. The tie.
The tie. Oh, the pie-eating tie.
The pie-eating tie. That was amazing.
Absolutely
You had
beautiful.
just enough XP to tie with me. I was like, oh my god.
Yeah, I had 1 XP left over. My god,
Holy shit.
Honestly, my favorite moment was being utterly embarrassed and totally shot down by Marigold. That was priceless.
Do you think she's dancing with Hank now because she likes Hank or because she feels pity?
A little bit of both.
No, I think in Hank's mind, it's because in Hank's mind, she's dancing with him because she likes him.
Mm-hmm.
I think in reality, it's more Marigold is just like, sure, let's see what's there, and maybe
It's
have a bit
better
of
than dancing with anyone else.
Yeah, maybe have a bit of fun with it.
Yeah.
I think it's more Mario just fuck it, let's have a bit of fun with this instead of actually.
Yeah.
Like, there's not really anything there, but Hank's like, she likes me now.
One casual night. Very good.
Yeah, pretty much. I think that's that. Honestly, I think that's all that's really going to happen. But Hank is going to be like this weird, lovesick child who really hasn't grown up yet, even though he's 37.
You're gonna paint a picture of her later, aren't you?
Mate, no, absolutely
No,
not.
I mean Hank. Probably gonna make one out of
Hank.
macaroni or something.
Macaroni art.
Macaroni art, jeez.
Yeah,
I
I mean he
don't
can't
think
wank about it, so.
Yeah. He's gonna have to figure out what the fuck happened.
Jeff, you got a favorite moment?
Neil crashing the party was good.
I'm really glad you found that beetle.
Yeah, I was very happy with the beetle. I like trying to sabotage me sabotaging the competition. Oh, sorry, night shifts.
Mm-hmm.
And yeah, successfully sneaking my way through an entire tent full of people, not being noticed, and being able to kick out that fucking prick Daniel was so satisfying.
You've really shown him what for.
Ah, asshole.
Yeah.
Do I get the feeling, Jeff, that this might be somebody that you think of in real life?
Oh no, I do I even know a Daniel? I don't know.
No,
a person
not
like
that.
that, though,
no,
that
I
you
do.
really want to.
Oh
just-
nah, I don't know accountants. I can drive trains. That's all. The only skill I have in life.
Yeah, codes.
Oh, you know, you have more skills than that.
Yeah, chaos, for example.
Yeah.
True.
Absolutely.
Nurgle dies
All I
not
do is press
betraying me
one
when they're
button on the
listening.
train and
Thank you
Oh.
very much for this very fun session. Ed, I'm gonna hand it back to you.
I will take the reins back. Thank you, Lydia. That was amazing. That was so much fun. I'm also seeing a lot of great job, Lydia, and that was a lot of fun as well in chat as well. So, yeah,
You really shouldn't have handed the reins back, by the way. You should have just promoted your
Yeah.
things.
yeah, just promote your own
Promoted
shit. Yeah.
Etsy
Yeah,
shop or
just-
something.
Make Ed moderator, and now I'm the one who roasts. No, but that means I have to stream like super fucking often.
games and shit.
Get good at video games. I don't want to
4
do
times
that.
a week.
Nope.
Trust,
Nope.
trust me, being good at video games is not a required skill for
No,
being
it's
on
really
Twitch.
not.
Fair
Like,
points.
Fuck's sake, I play the games and I'm not good at games.
Fair
But
points.
oh god, let's get back to normality now. God, you have to have to work with me now. Jeez. After that, I don't know really what I can do. My shoes have been filled. I can't do anything more than that. But there will be no stream tomorrow because unfortunately I actually have to work. So no stream tomorrow. But Saturday will be the Hidden Worm with Dark Heroes 2nd edition, and Sunday will be Fearful Fortunes, where they are approaching the end of my Lovecraftian-inspired D&D campaign, short form. So, if you want to check out me as DM again, you know where to find me. Otherwise, guys, take care of yourselves. First of all, raiding, that's a thing.
Raid.
4.
Raid.
Raiding, that's a thing. I forgot about that. Where's my raids tab? Damn it. Where's my raid? There it is. Here we go. That's the thing I always forget to do. Who are we going to raid? Ooh, talking of Cthulhu, Adam Flair UK is doing Call of Cthulhu.
Ooh.
Signal to Noise Part 2. We're going to go and raid them because Cthulhu stuffs. Start that up. And they haven't been going for very long, so yeah. So head over there, give us some love, likes, hugs, fun stuffs, all the guys you're capable of. I know you guys are that and wonderful people. And I'm going to shut up, but otherwise I'm going to say stuff that I don't really mean. I'm going to shut up now and actually
And I want to marry each and every one of you.
I do. I really don't. But yes, no, please head over there, give some loves, likes, hugs, all that wonderful stuff that I know you guys are capable of. We will probably see you at some point in another stream. I will probably see you at some point in another stream. Take care of yourselves, love each other, give yourselves big hugs, give your loved ones big hugs, and we will see you again very soon. Bye bye.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.